All right. Now I'm not seeing it pop up on my phone.
It's there. Well, I don't
There we
know.
go.
We're
I mean,
live,
we got two people in. All right.
but are we buffering? That's the question. I don't know what's causing that. So hopefully this works. If not, I'm telling you, I'm blaming it on the debate, whatever that is. So I don't know. I'm getting texts, people saying, "Hey, oh, there." So it did come through. Hopefully, people are getting the alert. Annie's here. Dickie's here. Hi, guys. Thanks for coming. This might be. I guess this happens. We've done this 26, and Melissa's here, and Lone Star. So good. Okay, good so far. Well, I don't know. We'll see how long it lasts. I'm glad you told us. Here's the funny thing. Why are we seeing it so nicely on StreamYard? It looks fantastic, and then everybody in the chat says it's buffering and horrible. It says it's much better. Okay, good. I'm glad it's much better. I have no idea why that happened. That's weird.
Well, it happens. So, B movie take two. We'll see what we'll see what happens.
That's right. This is like a B production here.
So last week we stepped it up. Last week was our A leaguer. This is now this is like Major League 2 back to the minors.
Yeah,
so
right.
This is
Yeah.
So
I mean, whatever.
Fantastic. It is fantastic. All right.
How's everybody doing? Let's try this again. Much better. So far, so good. All right. That didn't even happen.
John said much better. Melissa Johnson better. So good. So okay. So I think we may have fixed whatever it was by accident. So.
I don't know what if you can see. Yeah, we fixed it. All right. Lugnut fixed it.
Oh, whatever. Unbelievable.
Yeah, anyway, well, the only thing you can do in these situations, Andy, is drink. That's the way I think of it. So, resmash the like. Thank you. Yep. Oh, B lady looking good. Let's do it. Andy, what do we got for your first
I don't know. Let's see what's on tap.
Ooh, a new feature. Yeah. Look at that, everybody. Andy surprises. I like surprises.
You get so excited, don't you?
I do when you throw in those little new nuggets.
I know.
Hey, good. Outdoors in Maryland's here. Cheers, buddy.
So now the bad news is anybody who did not see the first 5 seconds is going to stop by, get that, and say, well, all right, guess they're not on tonight, but that's all right.
Whatever. It is.
We will roll through this.
We will forge on. We're going to give away stuff again. We love giving away stuff. I just sent out 3 boxes of beer. So we had Annie Ann, who's like I want to go to Vegas with her because she keeps winning from us. We've sent her a lot of stuff, which is awesome. She can have a full wardrobe.
Whatever your lottery numbers are, we want to know what's going on.
But
so
now she's going to be getting a bunch of beers. So Annie, that should come tomorrow, possibly.
Yep.
Monica, of course, I sent her sours that she loves so much from the out of order release, and then I do a beer trade with Dickie's dad. So it was fun to get those out. I love seeing other people drink these beers that I love so much. So it's really cool.
So that's cool. And so what's on tap for tonight? Yeah. Okay, so here's what we got. We're going to do our B-themed movies to begin with the letter B. I'm going to go for 3 weeks in a row.
Okay.
Now, the reason we picked the letter B is, yes, we had a great time last week, but also last week we got our very first Diamond member, which is really cool.
You know what? It was really cool. Really cool.
Yeah, we want to now, of course, we want to say thank you to all of our members. It is absolutely fantastic.
Oh, another.
Yes, we appreciate you. Yes.
Wow, Andy, I love that.
I know you do, Todd. I was going to tell everybody you did that, but
yeah. Well, the funny thing is, first of all, I love that. So hopefully that list can grow eventually, and we can add more people to it. And we love, hopefully,
in honor of our first Diamond member. And now remember, the Diamond theme has a special place in our hearts too.
Correct.
So in the world of, we're beer, bourbon, and rock and roll. So rock and roll world, you sell 500,000 copies. That's a gold record. You sell 1 million in Hysteria. So yes. So there you go. They join the Eagles in that
it's buffering again on my end, Andy. And I don't know if it's buffering for everybody else.
No, I haven't had anything happen over here, so we'll see.
Good.
But anyway, not too much time on my end.
I think it's buffering. God.
I haven't had anything happen, so I don't know.
It just did for me.
Really?
It's back, but I hope it doesn't. I don't know what's causing that. I don't know what's happening.
Well, at least we know that it's coming from your end, which is good.
It's
so that doesn't surprise me, but it's okay. So anyway, we're gonna go B theme tonight, and thank you to the B Lady Apiary. That's really cool. Check out her channel. Really neat stuff. I've been watching some of those videos, and it is just really neat.
Yeah, totally. I want to get some honey from her. One to eat, but maybe we can brew with it too. You know? We've brewed with honey before, and you can really change the flavor of a beer with that nice, fresh, sort of, I guess, organic honey. I mean, that's as fresh as you're going to get it. So I think it's fascinating what she does, and she's got a great channel. And we thank her enough. And
the other fun thing she gets.
Yeah, I know.
A special. We only had this in the so I get. I've been waiting because I'm so excited.
You've been waiting so much.
A special designed diamond member T-shirt. So I was like,
I can't wait to see it. I'm gonna get one myself. I can be a diamond member, right?
I mean, no, you don't get one.
Dang it, I don't even get one.
No,
just to be. Dang. All right. Well, hey, whatever. I can't wait to see it.
You had lit for one of your albums, so you don't get anything.
They did not sell 10 million copies.
No, it did not. So anyway, so so that's a little bit in honor of you, but in all of our members, we thank you, and just for those of you who are watching, we appreciate it. It'll be fun. We'll be voting tonight. I think we have 2 really good lists again. So that'll be fun. Now, the other thing that it's going to be fun after we do our 2 minutes with 210, and we do our beers, and we'll get into our beers in a second. We're going to do, it's a BYOB night. BYOB for beer. Bring your own B themed beer. So it can be a brewery that begins with letter B, or a beer that begins with letter B, or even a style that begins with B.
Correct.
And then it's BYOB for whiskey, but it's bring your own bourbon. No rye, no single malts, no scotch.
Does McCormick's fall in that? I'm just curious.
So here's the deal, Jimmy. McCormick's isn't a bourbon. It is a whiskey flavored vodka, so it does not fall into the category tonight.
Oh, sorry.
So you're gonna have to bring your A game. Now but Jimmy, pick something else out. And here's why I tell you it's gonna be fun. So our giveaways tonight, Todd's gonna be giving away some brews, which is gonna be fun.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a second.
We'll talk about that in a little bit. But I am going to be giving away a 4-pack sampler, specially curated from my bourbon stash,
and is quite extensive stash
based upon what you guys like. So whoever wins tonight's contest, you tell me what style. Like I like sweeter bourbons, or like spicier bourbons, or like lower proof, higher proof, whatever. We'll make it work. I'll put something together for you. I'll put it in the mail. I'll send it over. Now,
nice.
Here's how you get it.
Yes.
When it comes time for our whiskey of the week, we're going to put the stream up. You guys get 30 seconds to sell us your bourbon. Whatever you're drinking, make us want to drink it. And Todd and I are going to vote and say, hey, we like this or we don't like this. And now, if Scotty is still on, I think he may not be with us tonight. So we may have to pull somebody else in as our tiebreaker.
Correct.
But we'll pull somebody in to be the tiebreaker. And then we'll... so we'll be fun. I'm not picking on Jimmy. It's not really. It's not actually a bourbon there, Monica. He knows that. I mean, we like McCormick's.
Pick on Andy, Monica.
But it's not a bourbon. So he can't use it.
All right. So that's with that. We got giveaways also for a beer. When we do the beer break, we'll talk about it. But this beer is not even available to the public yet. We actually got it last Friday.
That's cool too. Mm-hmm.
So, and then I'll throw in some more goodies of my fruited sours that if you don't like fruited sours, I won't send you. But if you do, I've got some good ones. So we'll give away. We always like giving away stuff to show our appreciation. You guys are awesome. You make this work, and I say let's get going here. I need a drink. And can I pour my first beer of the night?
Yeah. So if you want to do a little beer break, Todd, I'm always down for that. So go ahead.
Beer.
One day I'll probably look like that. Here's the fun thing I've got tonight. My B beer is it has a special place in both of our hearts, because this beer for our channel it didn't break us, but it got us a ton of views when we were still a very, very small channel. And we just decided to we got these beers early one year and put up videos the night before Thanksgiving, and it comes out on Black Friday. So 2 days before. Story is we got very drunk doing this and then paid for it on Thanksgiving Day with hungover, right? Our wives were not happy. You were editing on Thanksgiving. I was on the couch getting ready to throw up on Thanksgiving. It's none other than the Bourbon County Stout. Now, this beer is barrel aged, so it goes very well with what our channel is all about. It is the 2019. So, Andy, we did this last year again, got it early, it did great again, and I think we preferred 18. We thought 19 still just didn't have it. It didn't come together. So I'm hoping with a year of age, this bad boy has gotten better, and I think it has. It usually does.
But sometimes they don't. So that's the fun part about what we do every Thanksgiving. But you love your Bourbon County Stout, so this should be fun.
I poured that very, very. It's room temperature. Look at that cool glass. Look at that. Oh, I even got the Bourbon County. I went to the brewery when I was in Chicago for work a couple years ago. Got that awesome glass. Oh baby, where have I missed you? Oh, you've been away so long. Just listen to that.
All right, take it down now, Scotty. Take a sip. You're freaking everybody out.
Hear that?
No.
Look at that. Oh, it's delicious. Cheers, everyone. That's my B beer. What are you guys all drinking?
P.S. If you guys come on and sell it like that for the bourbon, you're not winning. I'm just going to let you know you will not win the bourbon.
Ooh.
Look at him. Oh gosh.
Chocolate. It's gotten real. It's fantastic. It's got tons of fudgy chocolate on it now. Bourbon has come down a bit. So it's not as heavily. It's still there, of course, but it's not as overpowering as I think that's what this was. Man, you get some nice vanilla notes too. Ooh, this is so good. So good. This, Ocean, you would love this. This is bourbon and beer together. It's fantastic.
John said weird. The belay, your description of it, you're getting. Jimmy says you get a little turned on, Todd. I guess you're doing your job. The belays asked if I was feeling okay, and that's very sweet. Thank you. Actually, I was until Todd's description. Now I'm starting to get a little.
Was it that bad? I thought I did it justice there. This is a fantastic beer. I mean, this is
goodness gracious,
the original. This is what started the craze of bourbon barrel aged beers for the most part, and I'd say is responsible for this channel taking a bit of a turn towards whiskey because of barrel aged beers like this. We're saying if we love barrel aged beers, well, why the heck are we drinking the whiskey?
I gotta tell you, every November, this is what happens. He gets so excited, like JoJo the circus boy. He gets all excited and giddy. It's Bourbon County. He starts smelling everything. He starts licking his fingers.
I've got a cabinet full that we're cellaring. Well, hold on.
And we're barely in October yet.
In November, you'll see probably about 20 videos from us that are all barrel aged beers or whiskeys. It's our barrel aged month. And it's very good for us. We love doing it. Problem is, it's so much, and they're usually high ABVs. We need help drinking some of this stuff. So Scott or John, you guys need to come over and help drink some of the beers because we could not drink it all. It would pretty much kill us. We drink some barrel-aged beer. Crazy.
John's not going to come if you keep acting like that, but we might get him over. It's okay. We'll see what happens. No, I'm kidding. Todd loves his Bourbon County. So that's fine. Almost as much as he loves his skinny girl wine. So
I don't know how I ever got hooked onto this. What? Oh, because I like the Housewives. That's why. She's not even on the Housewives anymore, by the way. So get a new prop there, Andy.
I wouldn't know. So here's my new prop. Here is what. Now you want to talk about this is my new one.
Ooh, look at you.
So it begins with B. I found this today.
Shocker. It's from. You know what we need to do is give some people some checker spot because you talk about it every week.
Well, they're really good. They're really good.
How about you throw in for our beer package of winners a couple checker spot beers? Why not do that, Andy?
I could do that. I mean, that's fine. We can always do that. I'm willing to share with my friends.
What beer is this? This is what is
so
it?
This is Butterfly Kisses. Is the name of it. It is a New England IPA. It's got Todd. You remember again? The hops. It's got tons of Belma hops. It says El Dorado
Belma
and Eucanaut hops, or how do you say Eucanaut or whatever it is? I don't know. Anyway, I had it today. It's absolutely delicious. This might be one of the best ones I've got.
Clean steaks.
I mean, I didn't sell that as well as
no. See, that's
as you did, Todd. But you know what?
Just joking.
Do I need to try that again?
No, you don't. I mean, in fairness, you don't have an amazing decadent beer like Bourbon County Stout. You have,
but it's so full of these Belma hops that give off these strawberry notes.
And
it smells of Granddad's old
leather. I'm not a big fan of
Belma.
To tell you the truth. That's okay. It's just me.
Yeah, Bellman Louise, they're 2 good hops, man.
They're hard. It's hard because strawberry is such a hard flavor to kind of get out. I mean, you need a lot to really get that to come through. But
that's why that whole frog that you had, I can't believe they did so well on that. So anyway, while Todd's going into his,
just let me drink. Take it over, Andy. I'll sit here and drink.
No, what I want you to do is key us up for our. I think we need to get you're boring people.
Oh,
I think we need
boring people. Okay, I'm sorry.
People into our list.
Let's do it. All right, let's do it. I'm ready. Let's get the top 10 going.
You're ready for the top 10?
I'm ready, buddy.
Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's tonight's top 10 list. Let's go.
From our home office in Butt, Montana.
Oh, there it is. Let's get a comment about Butt, Montana. I love it. Oh, I think that might be my favorite intro, even more so than the beginning of the show. So I'm psyched about this one, Andy, because last week I took a bit of a shellacking. It was pretty. I mean, I was drinking the whiskeys at like number 2 because it was so evident I was going to lose. So I'm hoping I can somewhat, if I not at least not so badly. Put it that way.
Can I say something here, Todd? I just want to say that last week you were very, very upset because 5 of mine had knocked out. Knocked out yours, and now 4 of yours knocked out mine. We had 9 collective, but you got really, really mad last week. You thought it was rigged.
Well, I made the insinuation.
Todd sent me his list of 10.
What? Wait, what? Yeah, I did this week. Yes,
and I sent back to him. I said, "You've knocked 3 of mine off.
Coincidence?
Not one of yours is off. So you are getting Todd's authentic 100%." This is his. This is what he picked.
That is true.
There's no whining. There's no complaining. Listen, he can't pander. He can't talk about his Murray steaks and he can't feed his kids other than
it was sirloins. And I'm sorry, I'm not a high roller like you in the porterhouse. Even with the I can't get the porterhouse. I got 3 kids to feed. It's not happening, buddy.
How much is that Bourbon County Stout?
We're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Less than a porterhouse, I can tell you that right now.
Oh my goodness gracious! So we're gonna go for 3 in a row. But first, Todd, there is a quick. I thought this would be fun. Start off with a little trivia question.
Oh, let's do it. Yeah.
Go to the next slide.
Oh, okay.
All right. B movies, and this is fun. So this is B movie fact. You don't see it because the top 10 is covered. But Robert Pattinson, you remember him from the vampire movies?
Yes.
Whatever. Twilight, right? Is that what it was?
I think so. Twilight or Moonlight or Vampire Light. I don't know. Something stupid.
Okay. Yes. So he will be the 9th actor. He's replacing Ben Affleck to play Batman in the upcoming Batman.
Interesting.
Who was originally slated to play?
Instead of Mike. I don't
know.
Who
was originally slated to play Batman in 1989 instead of Michael Keaton?
I don't know.
Anybody want to type in the answer?
Just do we have anything for the winner? No, we don't. Are you giving away anything?
Maybe.
Oh,
do we always have to give something away? It's like
no.
I don't know, Oprah. Sometimes, okay. Val Kilmer. He wasn't Val Kilmer. He was the second Batman, right?
I think so. Wasn't he he was a Batman?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was. It's a good guess, but it is not Val Kilmer. Any other guesses?
I assume you know the answer, right, Andy? I mean,
I made the question, so yes.
I would hope so.
My last name is Keaton. So this is before Keaton.
Okay, so no one knows this answer. Where's Brian Miller, our resident fact checker? I thought for sure.
I think Brian got off and didn't come back and join us. If he does, I'll give him his intro and he can fact check us. But yeah, I had to do some digging on this one. All right, Bueller. All right, Todd, go to the next slide to get the answer.
You stumped the chat, which is interesting.
Stumped the chat.
It's Alf.
Yep. See, you did not know that, but yes. So actually, he was.
And Mike is not here to see this.
It doesn't matter. It's not just for Micah. This is for everyone who knows out there. I'm trying to drop some trivia knowledge on you. So yes, this is your original. It's supposed to play it. See, Brian, you could check this for us. But yes, so
Brian.
he was actually slated to play Alf. Now, if you don't believe me, if you think
he was actually supposed to be Batman, you mean Alf was
Batman. Yeah. If you don't believe me, then you can always. You can always ask Brian Miller to check for us.
Brian? Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was bright. Hey, Brian. Brian.
Fact checker. Brian. I love that.
Fake news. No way.
See, look, people are saying, "Oh, that is definitely fake news."
See,
but it's
John's
funny,
right. It was Gordon. He was Gordon Shumway by day, and then he was he was Batman by night.
How long did it take you to put Alf with the Bat character on? That's what I want to know. Like,
I know this. I pulled this from IMDb when this is one of his credits. So this is actually. So there you go. So there's Alf for you. Anyway,
right, get on the list.
You feeling good about tonight, Todd? You think you're gonna win this one?
I don't know, because here's the thing: that last 2 weeks I've lost. I have not been really feeling. I guess my picks have resonated with the viewers, so I'm a little bit worried. Even though I have my top 10 intact, I feel like you've connected a lot closer with the people in the last 2 weeks. So we'll see.
So here's his pregame pandering. He's warming you up. He's getting these sympathy.
I don't know what to say. It's gotten, I was shaking a little bit last week. It was a resounding butt whipping. I almost said the wrong word there.
We'll see if Batman minus Alf makes any of the list.
Let's see
what else we got for B's. So Todd, go ahead and give us the first one, man.
All right. So my 10 Billy Madison. So gosh, we've done a lot of comedies, right? So we did a bunch of comedies early on. Billy Madison, I think, made the 90s comedy, right? I mean, we had that all over the place. I'm a big Adam Sandler fan. To me, this might be, the question is, what's his best movie? What is his best movie? Is it Billy Madison? Is it Happy Gilmore?
I don't know.
But I love it.
He was my number 12. It didn't.
I thought for sure you would have this higher, and I thought
no, but it wasn't Billy Madison. I had
Black Sheep.
No, what is it? Big Daddy.
Oh, Big Daddy. Yes, that was a good one too. Yes, you had that.
I thought it was really good. I thought that's probably one of his best ones.
So that had to make your list then. Oh, it was 12 after you
everything. So no, my number 10. You may win this one. My number 10 is very sentimental, just because I absolutely love this actor. So, but look, John's saying he loves it.
Okay, so real quick though, to the members, you have voting options. So you can do the bald Todd or the drug dealer Andy emoji to vote each round, and then also the green and red cards. A green happy Todd is, hey, this is one of my favorite picks of all time. A green Andy that's for Andy if he does it. A red angry Todd or a red angry Andy is, I hate that movie. And then we need Melissa to keep track of the red and green ratio, and at the end of the night, that's going to help the winner. So. Again, members have that power to help.
Now, and here's the thing: it could put somebody over the top. So what we should do tonight, Todd, is everybody can see the full votes.
Yes.
But then we will, instead of counting votes prior, we'll throw up the number 11 pick, whoever wins that card, just as a little added bonus.
Yes.
And then they can vote.
All right. So I don't see anything yet. So let's go to Andy's number 10. It is, boy, I just talked about it. Black Sheep. I like this movie too. So this is gonna be a tough one. I think it's tough. Both are very good.
I am a huge Farley fan. Yes. I think he passed away just too young, like Belushi and Candy. I mean, he's just funny, but just.
Oh, let's see.
I think he worked so well with David Spade. Now, this wasn't as good to me as Tommy Boy, but I mean, there are some scenes that are so memorable. You could sit there and quote 50% of that movie, and it's fantastic. So, yeah, I've got Black Sheep on there. Oh, I got a couple greens. So that's good.
Andy got a green there again.
There we go.
Oh, you and Jimmy.
So,
it's like unbelievable. But hey, there you go. Black Sheep over Billy Madison.
Oh my gosh! So true story. He and Sandler helped my friends with the death of a cancer patient. So that's really cool. So
Farley or Sam?
Leprechaun.
So yeah. Him in the chat. Cheers, buddy. Awesome chat.
Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, very cool. Melissa, I got a green for Melissa. I got
two greens for Andy. Wow, out of the gate real quick.
With Andy on this one from Lone Star, but Brian, you did get two. Oh, Dickie gave me the nod. Andy gave me the nod. Okay, so Todd, I think you did get one from Brian Miller.
But not a green card. You got two greens, and Andy ends with Andy,
and Monica's with you. It's a surprise.
Well, again, we have the same. You have Jim and Jimmy. I mean, it's uncanny.
I'm playing. That's fine. It was close to my heart. There you go. John giving you a note. All right, but actually, those are, I think, some good picks there. I did get a couple greens.
You did get a couple greens, so you're off the bat too.
Awesome.
All right,
Todd. All right, good start. You ready?
All right, Bull Durham. I cannot believe you didn't have this higher. The baseball fan that you are. What?
I thought for sure one notch below where you did.
You had
this is what it was that got kicked off. Yep, for me.
Total luck. I mean, because
Yeah, I didn't think you were gonna put it on here. I really didn't. So
well, it's B, and it's a great movie about baseball. I had it 9. It's not like it was like in my top 5 or it was 9, but I thought for sure this would be in your top 5. I was like, I'm putting on here because it's that good.
Well, you just got a green card for Bull Durham, so there you go. So
yes,
that's gonna help
there
you.
we go. I mean, Kevin Costner. What can you say? If I care,
this is a great movie. So
it's such a good movie. I mean, will this ever not be a good movie? It's just some 80s movies. You look back, it's a bit cheap, but this is still. I mean, it's a classic story.
I think this holds well, and I think Kevin Costner plays the athlete role really, really well. So. Although Jimmy doesn't like him, he says Costner's the GNR of actors for me, which that's not.
I tell you what, me and Jimmy don't like a lot of things together. That's the funny part.
Sorry, now, Jimmy and I get experience on this, but you got another green card, Todd. So that's good. You got a couple adding out. So Melissa, you can start adding those. All right, so
Big Mom's house.
all right. I gotta tell you, dude,
funny, Andy. I mean, nowhere near as good as Bull Durham.
It's hard to compare the two. But Marjorie is so good. He is so funny in this movie. I laughed the entire time when I watched this. So I knew this may not be like the most popular pick, but he is so, and it's so funny because he's so in love with remember Debbie from down the street from Friday, and he just makes those noises like ooh, he's doing these things, he's trying to pretend like he's just this normal old lady, and it's just this is one of my favorite roles that he's done, and he's a good actor. But this is actually this may have even like set up some of those Nutty Professor movies because I mean he played that role so well. It was funny. But you're getting some love on this. You're still getting Todd again.
Oh,
so
I like it.
I got one from Annie, so that's good.
Yeah,
so
Monica gives me a green card. Yes, with Bull Durham. I like it. All right, Andy, I got that one. All right, I'm feeling better this week because this time last week I think I was already.
And I believe Monica that this actually took place this movie in California, but whatever.
Stop pandering, Andy.
Clean sweep here. Except
here
for
you. All right. All right. So this is. I don't think I'm going to win. This is
a good movie. It's a good movie.
This is a rather new movie. So most of the times when we do these movies, it's all sort of nostalgia. This came out 2 years ago. I actually just watched this 3 months ago. I'm telling you. First of all, I'm a huge Queen fan, and I thought this movie was 100% amazing. I loved every second of this movie. The music, first of all, is fantastic. The guys who played Queen, especially Brian May and Freddie Mercury, I thought that was them. That's how good it was. I mean, that's how good it was. And their story was just absolutely amazing and gut-wrenching at this because what happens. They don't really show that. The end of it. The last scene is not spoiler, but it's their Live Aid performance, which was iconic.
Yeah, it
was. My wife and I watched this, and as soon as we got done watching this, we went and watched that Live Aid performance, and it's to a T the same almost thing. Like they play like almost. I think they skipped out like one song of the 5-song set, in the movie. I just love the story. To see like how they got to where they were, and the fact that Wayne's World guy, Mike Myers was in this as the manager, which was hilarious. I thought because Wayne's World kind of broke Queen again with Bohemian Rhapsody when Freddie died and it went to #1 again. But anyway, maybe not everybody saw this movie. I loved it, and
it was huge. John wants to know when you became a huge Queen fan.
I became Queen when my father-in-law got me kind of into classic rock probably 8 years ago. So he loves classic rock, and so we would every time he comes over, we put on that station, and he plays guitar, and I've always loved Queen, but I now know probably more of their catalog because of him. So,
did you take the guitar and play My Own Worst Enemy while he was there?
I did not do that. No.
Good at that one. It's really good.
I don't know if you would know who Lit is. So, but no, I didn't do that.
So here's a quick fun fact about Live Aid. That from 84, I believe it was.
Okay.
Lep was scheduled to play.
Were they?
They were one of the headliners right before Queen, because at that point, Pyromania was massive and they were huge.
Okay.
And Rick Allen lost his arm and was recovering, so they could not go out and play. Because I was wondering, like, dude, they have all these big bands. Why did Lep not play? It is because Rick Allen
makes sense.
So that's
been awesome. Oh, that would have been crazy. That'd been
So
crazy
they
good.
did play they did headline the Freddie Mercury tribute concert, which was really cool. That was fun. That happened. That was actually when after Clark passed away, and then Vivian Campbell, his first time playing with
I
Lead.
wonder, like, what would it sucks because of what he died of at such a young age, and he was such an amazing showman and singer. Like, what would Queen have gone on to be? Like, how would they have navigated the late 90s, and like what would they be now? Would they be like the Rolling Stones and kind of like
the Stones apart? This is going to sound crazy, but you think about like Michael Jackson, you think about Elvis, you think about Queen. Sometimes it's going to sound morbid, but it's almost like there wouldn't have been another Pinnacle. They were so big, and that whole Billy Joel and the Good Die Young type thing, where it's just they are
maybe, I mean,
I don't know. It's but they are pretty remarkable.
Freddie perform, like Mick Jagger does now. Would his pipes still be the way they are now? Could he sing the way he did when he was?
Probably not. I mean, your voice goes down an octave every 10 years when you are.
That was what I mean. His voice was iconic. When you hear a Queen song, it's him. Anyway, all right, enough nostalgia. I'm sorry. Let's get
that's cool. So let's see if it's enough to beat. Oh, okay. Now,
okay, all right.
Have you seen this, Todd?
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, it was all right. Yeah, I mean, I didn't not like it. So yeah, it's a good movie. I didn't think of it.
This is a hard wrench. I mean, this movie just absolutely crushes you, especially having a little brother and the whole 9 yards and watching the two of them together. They lived in Baltimore, so this was filmed in Baltimore. This is in Canton, like very close to us, where they did an old warehouse. That final scene when the building caught fire and Joaquin Phoenix gets trapped inside. This movie is probably underrated.
What's Spencer with a green card for Andy right off the bat?
Right, awesome. This is a great movie.
I mean, and Jimmy are the same person movie wise. It has to be.
Well, dude, this is just a good movie. I mean, this is a really good movie. And not
okay, all right.
People don't like John. No, people like music, Todd. This was a really.
I can't believe Jimmy picked Backdraft over a story about Queen. That's sad, Jimmy. That's really. I might have to take your '80s rock card off. That's all I'm saying.
Lone Star says Backdraft really good, but Todd for the win. Annie said one of her top picks. I think Monica actually may be voting for me. So I'm not sure.
Everybody loves this movie, so I'm in the wrong.
B-Lady's giving me a green on this.
Woo! There you, Andy. You've taken it for this one. Wow.
I like this. If you go out, I love it. So that's awesome.
I one that didn't resonate, so that's okay. I'll take it. I'll take the loss on this one.
Well, hey, this was it's not a bad one to lose too. This is a really good one. Beanham gave me the vote. This is good. All right, I'll take it. But this is awesome.
All right, so there we go. Let's go to number 7 now.
All right,
this I can't believe when you told me you've never seen this movie.
No, I have not seen this.
You have never seen The Big Lebowski.
I haven't. I've heard it's awesome. I mean, I'm looking at the picture with the cast right there of John Goodman. It looks fantastic.
Everything about this movie, I cannot believe you didn't have it, even see it. It's not even. I thought for sure it'd be on your list, and I thought you loved it. You said you haven't even seen it. There you go, Ocean.
I haven't seen Ocean's got it all over. You've got green cards all over.
This story is really John Goodman and the dude Jeff. He's amazing in this, and you got Steve Buscemi in this. I mean, it's really
green. You're getting greens all this. This is telling me I gotta watch it because I really
gotta watch it. It's so fun. It's a good story.
Seen this one, yeah.
I mean,
and I didn't know it's a bowling movie.
Sort of. He's on a bowling team, and he gets caught up in like.
Is it like Kingpin? Like, because I love that movie. I don't know if it was.
He is mistaken identity. Put it that way. His name is the same as somebody else who's been like kidnapped, and like then John Goodman, his bowling buddy, kind of devises this plan to basically get the ransom money. It's hilarious. It's hijinks at its highest, and it's just so funny, and the story is actually quite good. So. You got to watch it. Please watch it. So
I can't go against you because I really don't. Okay. I don't know anything about it. So, but all I know is that people really like it. So, you're gonna do okay.
You dazzled.
And it doesn't really matter because I'm gonna lose to this one anyway.
I mean, that's nice and all, but what?
All right,
help me understand this.
Couple things.
I've never seen. This is a movie. I don't even know.
Brandon Fraser and Elizabeth Hurley. Elizabeth Hurley is the devil in this movie. All right,
I remember that. Yeah,
this is what the devil looks like, and the devil is. This is how you're tempted because I mean, I absolutely love Elizabeth Hurley.
What does the chat think? this here.
Chad is silent. They're aghast that this was my pick, but that's fine. I'm okay.
Ripping the chat away.
He gets three wishes. And one time he ends up being like this Colombian drug lord. The other time he's a basketball player.
Monica's laughing.
Yeah, people. Jimmy's like, she's hot, but that's not gonna work for you. So
I think you were led astray by.
I actually really like this movie though.
Brian Miller with the green card.
Yeah, the green card.
Yes. All right. So we're back and forth.
Oh, John gave me a red. I know. I knew I was gonna get blasted for this one, but look, this is authentic. I really like this.
That's good. I'm glad you're authentic. But what? Is it that good of a movie? Number 7.
I think it's fun. Look, I really like it. Whatever. And it went up against the Big Lebowski. I had no chance anyway. So
it's my number 1 '90s rock band. So I get it. Okay, that makes sense. You love it, and that's
you can just cross that one out as a win for you, Todd. That's fine. But if Liz Hurley is the devil, count me in. I'm all right.
Let's get what do you got? All right.
All right. So what you got here?
Number 6. Big. Here's another one. I thought you had this in one of your other lists as a romantic comedy in your top.
I sure did. And let me tell you something. I got absolutely blasted for this. So let the blasting begin. Because if people are going to love you on this one and they hate it when I had it, I'm going to go for it.
Oh, you politicking it. They got mad because it's not really a romantic comedy. That's what
it is.
Boy, no, because you're telling me he was a little boy. You're like, we called you a pedophile.
I didn't say it wasn't a little twisted, but I mean it is what it is. So
And Andy voted for me, I think, for the last one. So Andy, thank you. This is a classic 80s movie that I do love. I wasn't mad that I just didn't think it was a romantic comedy. That's what I was mad about. It's still a great movie. I didn't say that. And I can't believe it didn't for B movies. I cannot believe it didn't make your list.
Well, there were more B movies like Bedazzled.
It didn't even make your top 10. I couldn't believe it.
I'm like, look, I love this movie. I mean, it didn't make it. Yeah, and actually, had I remembered Bedazzled, I would have put over big on the last one. I forgot about it. But when you read through all the B movies, there's a lot of movies out there. It's hard to remember all these.
True, it is a lot. All right, so that's my number. I don't know what the chat thinks.
Maybe fun.
Okay. Red card, so that's good. You thought it would be a red card. I think this is a great movie. That's what you have.
All right.
Good movie too. Back to School. I can't go wrong with that.
All right, I forgot. This is great. I was so close.
I actually voted for you
to find a scene of the triple Lundy at the end when he does all the
good call, Andy. I give you this one too. I do it for you.
I love this movie.
Big is good. Big is good.
Big is good. It's not as good as Back to School. I'll vote myself on this one. Look, I give props when props is due. This is a good one. Lone Star. I got a green on this one. Good from Jimmy. Lone Star of the win. I mean, I love Rodney Dangerfield. He was hysterical.
I agree.
I mean, green from Melissa. Oh, that's fantastic.
Oh, there you go. Look.
Sam K and Al for the same movie.
You got a red card.
He does not like. Apparently, did not. Dickie gave it to him, but he doesn't like.
Come on, we won't remember. All right, so Andy, I think the people either love or hate it on your. They're not voting for me.
John's going big over Back to School. That's surprising.
Yes, thank you, John.
Monica, I can't believe you're voting for. Voting for Todd. Yes, I believe that.
Yes, you believe that.
So there we go.
All right, you had some high love and some high hate there, so I'll take that. That equals out. So again, awesome. All right, number 5. It's beer break, Andy. I love the beer break. Let's hit it.
So it is I should have had it.
You weren't ready. I'm sorry. I was way too quick on that.
That's all right, Todd. You're getting good at this. All right. So Annie did vote for me on that one too. So that's awesome. So I did get a little bit of love there. That's fine.
All right.
Beer break. Todd, what you got for your B's for bathroom break? Jimmy, go ahead. Relieve. We'll be here.
So I just want to show something. So there's a couple of things I want to show tonight in the beer break. So Monica, Annie, you'll be and Dickie, you'll be interested to see. I'm trying to get back so I can see myself. Hold on 1 second. I'm looking at the beer break. So this is the 4-pack you guys will be getting. There are 4 out of orders. You know, we love out of order here from RAR in Cambridge. I've sent this out to a bunch of people. Here are the flavors you'll be getting: grape cotton candy.
Ooh, grape cotton candy.
Discount Cruise, which is like pineapple and coconut. It's my favorite of the lot. Pool's Closed, which is basically like a mango sorbet. And then another one that I'm going to open up tonight. It's not a B. I'm sorry. I didn't have another B beer in my house. I apologize for that. Is the upside down pineapple cake. Wait until you see this. It is exactly, if you like upside down pineapple cake, that's what it tastes like. I don't like. Just wait.
Upside down pineapple cake.
So it has, of course, cake, pineapples and cherries, right? So the flavor threw me literally off. Wait to see the color of this beer. All right, guys. And Monica, you will, if you like that, you'll love this. Just take this out.
Monica has given you 4 yums in a row and all of them. So go ahead and pour out your, what is this one? This is your pineapple upside down cake or whatever it is?
And let me tell you, these beers sell out in 2 to 3 minutes. Mm-hmm. But I know the trick. Look at this color. So it's heavily with the cherry. The cherries actually.
Do you trade like little petite fillets for each one of those 4-packs? Like how do you afford it?
I could do that.
How do you do that?
Through the wonderful support of our members and subscribers.
Oh, so he's taking your money and he's buying beer. That's
what else?
Wow. I see. I don't even have control of the bank account. So Todd, so the Pander is buying steaks and beers with your money. Congratulations. Boy, you're winning tonight.
Into the channel is what I say. So this thing is, oh God. Now my favorite though is Discount Cruise. I can't wait for you guys to get this. So Annie, Ann, you'll have these. I threw in a couple of the goodies, so you guys will get 6 beers total. Each of you will get 6 beers. So Monica, I threw in another cherry dip. My last cherry dip cone that I absolutely one of my favorite sours of all time because she liked it so much. I gave it to her. I mean, that's what are friends for, right, Andy? So
well, they paid for it. I mean, you're taking their money and you're buying it, so they might as well. You also pay for shipping and handling. That's nice. So thanks, Todd. There you go.
I love to share the.
You guys can keep buying yourself beer. He'll keep sending it to you.
So, what do you have for your beer break?
Oh, Todd, I love doing this with you. This makes it all fun. I have a so this is creme brulee, blueberry, raspberry tart crumble. Sour from no, it's not. I don't drink that crap. So
it sounded actually pretty good. I thought you were serious. I was like, that sounds awesome.
No, that is not awesome. That doesn't even sound like a beer. So this is from RAR, though. I mean, for Burley. This is your boys. Okay, so this is from Burley. This is called Bunker C. I have never seen this before, but apparently they have a barrel aged version of this too. But this is ooh, did you hear that?
They make it every now and oh, Monica, Andy, look at jeez. See, Andy, there you go. That's how I afford it.
See, this is what he does. He does this, and then people feel bad. They want to give him more money so he can spend your money. I mean, Monica, that's so sweet, but you just got to be careful. This is what he does.
Don't do that.
But for you, Monica, we'll do this.
I got a quarterback option with elite sauce.
Elite sauce? That's me. I'm elite.
No, I know she hates it.
What?
I know. Don't do it.
Monica,
that one I'll play. I'll play that one. That's for Jimmy jumped in. We had to get that off there. Yeah, so
Jimmy, free case McCormick's.
That's too funny. So awesome. Anyway, thank you both. That's really cool. Todd, this is what my beer looks like.
How is that? Because I've seen
a little bit different.
It's supposed to be pretty good.
Here's the can. I will show
you.
You.
Bunker C. Wonder what that means.
Bunker C is they explain this too online. I read it. Something I forget. My memory's shot. But anyway, this thing is pitch black, Todd. You would actually like this.
It's kind of orangey. This is orangey, Andy. Yours is pitch black. Mine's orangey.
Well, that's delicious. I mean, it's very. So, see, Monica, what you need to start doing is earmarking it just for Todd. So that way he doesn't have to share any of it with me. That's fine. So since everybody loves Todd so much.
Hey, no, that's not true at all. What's happening here is wait, you can send out some of this liquor, your stash of bourbon. I think you're
no, I mean, I don't have like upside down cake flavored rye whiskey.
That's true.
Like maybe I need to find some of that.
I can tell you, Monica will love this. Dickie will love this, and so will Annie if she likes those types of things, and I do. Has there ever been a person go from Bourbon County Stout to upside down.
I hope not. I hope you're the only one doing it.
You only get that here, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I got to say. All right. So anyway, let's get going. In the chat, if you're drinking something, certainly let us know. What's Dickie? He's like probably smoking a Maduro and drinking some kind of whiskey or beer. I'd love to see it.
I hope it's a whiskey or beer because I can't see anybody having a cigar and a fruited sour. It just doesn't even really work.
Oh, that comment, Andy, was for the Flacco, and I agree. You do suck for especially after the way the Ravens just played. But anyway, back to the list.
Joe would have beaten Mahomes. That's the shit. You know, when the big quarterbacks got there, Joe would have stepped right up. He wouldn't have gotten scared. He's used to playing.
Real quick, the beer break.
Fine.
One of the things we're giving away. All right, so here, can you put me up real quick?
Oh gosh, yes, Todd. Please
do.
Grace us.
All right, so here is this is City Sipper from Heavy Seas, our good friends at Heavy Seas. They send us these beers ahead of their releases to review, and then they put it up on their social media, and it helps us a lot. And it helps them too because we review their beers, and they're usually pretty amazing. God, Andy, you suck. You do suck, as Monica said. This is a low-calorie IPA. This is only like 95 calories and 4%, I think. Yeah, 4%, 95 calories. So the question is, we've tasted a lot of, we haven't drank this yet. We're doing the review on it tomorrow, and it'll be up probably on Friday. But we get like 2 4-packs from them. So we our viewers need to be able to win this then. They gave it to us. Let's spread the wealth. So we'll do 2 giveaways. We'll split that 4-pack up. You'll get 2 of the City Sipper low-calorie session IPAs, and I'll throw in some other goodies, maybe some of these sours or an IPA if that's what you like from Checker Spot or something. So that'll be 2 wins. What are you laughing at? What's funny about that?
Jimmy's comment. Let's talk about Dan Marino. How Dace Ventura cracked the snowball case. That's not Snowflake. Oh, that's funny. Sorry. So you can win some brand new, not released yet to the public beer, which is really cool.
This Saturday. So that's the cool part of it. So I'll send this out probably tomorrow to the winners.
There you go. So now he will probably only send it if you vote for him because that's the way Todd works. So
he's losing right now, and that's what happened. You guys rock.
We're pretty darn close. We are pretty close. I gotta tell you, we are pretty close. So
we're trying to Twitter, but it didn't work. All right, all right. Let's get back to this.
You want to go back to business, Todd?
I think we should, right?
All right, go for it, man. Go for it.
All right, let's go. So we've got our top 5 through 10 through 5 or 6, and now here's our top 5. Here's my number 5, The Breakfast. This maybe people don't love. I love this movie. Anytime it's on, like TNT, TBS.
No, this is a good movie. I mean, this is quintessential '80s good movie.
Yeah. Was it on your list?
I am. I got it. No, it was, but it got knocked off. I will tell you this. Now, here's another funny, goofy fact. No, it's not Alf, but do you remember the janitor in this movie?
Mm-hmm.
He was originally played by Rick Moranis.
No way.
And he got fired because this is a true story. He refused not to do this really goofy, thick Russian accent that he was using, and they just did not think it fit with the film. So they were afraid to fire him because he was Rick Moranis, but eventually they're like, nope, you got to go. So Rick Moranis was supposed to be.
Where did you get that nugget? I didn't know that. Well, that's a nugget I didn't know.
Why in the heck was I reading about Rick Moranis the other day? Well, anyway, this is useless crap that stays in my head. So yes.
All right, so that's my number 5. I don't know what to say about it. If you grew up in the 80s or 70s and into the 80s, this was.
Yeah, this is a good movie. I mean, this is you can't go wrong with this.
Who was your favorite character
in this?
I don't know that.
I don't know if I could identify really with any one of them. Really,
I liked Michael. What's the guy in the middle? The guy in the middle guy. What's his name? That was my favorite. Yeah, what Michael's whatever his name. Yeah,
I mean, I kind of liked Emilio Estevez's character, but he's a little bit of a tool in the movie at the same time. They were all very over the top, so I liked it, but it just wasn't.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, they were classic for the era, So
there it is. This is a great one too.
Yep. So love it or hate it, because this is not something you're on the fence on. This was part of my childhood, man. I absolutely loved this movie.
I need to see what the vote's going to be on this one, because you got an '80s classic versus a sort of, it was a classic, but not in the sense of Breakfast Club with the '80s. So
you've got a classic versus a cult classic that eventually went on to spawn again. They had the Bogus Journey, and then they just had their newest release, came out
right?
years later.
You just watched the one that just came.
I did. Oh, and I got Andy for the win. Here we go.
Oh.
And then I got a green card. Nice. So there we go. So I'll take it. A green card from Melissa. Thank you. Andy gave you the vote, Todd.
I was losing to Bill Excellent Adventure. I cannot believe that. Dickie's dead. All right, there you go.
You like this movie too. This is a great movie.
I do, but I don't think it's as good as Breakfast Club. I do like it.
But Jimmy's right. God gave rock and roll to you. I mean, come on. They go back in time. You've got.
I like the one, but you're talking about Breakfast Club. I just got to.
Neither Ice Skate and Sigmund Freud. And
I also like how Andy goes last in this every time. I know you put it together, so you have that ability. But I love how you go last every time.
Do you want to go next time? Again, it's because this is the way the slides are done. But if you want to do the slides next week, there, workaholic, I'll be glad to do it.
All right, so there you go, Monica. Hey, thank you, B Lady. Beautiful.
He's getting all the votes. Look at that. So Tom,
I mean, it's what can I say? I'm going to drink my pineapple upside down.
But you got all. See, I had so many.
Where's Annie Ann? I haven't heard her vote in a while. Oh, there she is. Todd. There you go. Thank you. There it is. She said Todd. So if you're not a member, you can still just tell us Todd or Andy. You don't have to use the emojis. We'd like to hear that too. So we know there's people out there that aren't members. So please still vote.
Monica, Todd green. All right, there we go. Look at all these greens for Todd.
Monica, you're going to love this. It's great.
All right, okay. All right, Pandora. What do we have next?
Freedom.
This is a good one. I'm not gonna.
Freedom. I mean, it's a long movie.
Yeah, this is a good one.
It is. I don't know which Mel Gibson movie I like better, this or Patriot. I love Patriot too, because that's an American.
I think this is his. I think this is better.
I think so too. I think I do like the Patriot for the story, but anyway, we're talking about Braveheart. I don't know.
My wife would give you a green card on this one. She loves this movie. I struggle getting through the opening few scenes with his wife. It still bothers me every time I watch it, even though I know what's going to happen. But it's a good movie. I mean, it's really good.
Patriot is almost the same concept. He loses his son to that awful British soldier, and that kind of like sets him off, and he becomes. To me,
this is like. It's not as good as Gladiator. It's like one of those notch below. Like Gladiator to me, like I'll just let you know. We go G movies one day. Gladiator is probably not number one. I mean, that movie was just fantastic. This was like Gladiator B for me. Like this was like
so you had this lower than me then. This had to be on your list.
This was lower than that. Yeah.
This hurts then because let's see what your 4 is. Let's go see, guys. 4 for Andy. Boys in the Hood. All right. Well,
Oh, dude, this is a great movie, man. This movie.
Yeah, I get it. Okay.
Cuba Gooding Jr. was great in this. Ice Cube was really good. I'm
surprised this is so high for you. I didn't know you liked this movie that much.
I've seen this a million times. Ooh, green from John. I think this movie was kind of. You can't say underrated because I mean it was definitely a highly rated movie, but this. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
This movie was important for multiple reasons. It's just a really cool movie. It's the first time I and as a kid, like this was foreign to me a little bit because I wasn't, this is life in the hood and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you're watching this, and you're watching like a couple of those scenes with like the revenge scenes, and then Ice Cube goes out with the guys that get revenge again. It was really this movie was pretty darn good. Jimmy says he's torn. I got a green from Melissa. Lone Star gives me the win. That's good. This movie was fantastic.
Boys in the Hood over Braveheart. Todd for the win. Okay, thank you, Beanham. Beanham. Oh, let's talk about Beanham for a second. He's in the UK. It's probably 3:00 in the morning there.
Mm-hmm.
He's up hanging with us. Annie Ann with the win. See, Andy, I just sent Annie a bunch of beers. Although you sent her a lot of merch. So anyway, we sent her a lot no matter what. We both sent her something. So there you go.
Like I said, I just want to play her. Oh my gosh! Can I just stop for a second? Look
Andy,
at that, Todd.
There it is, Andy with boys. See, there you go. See,
I don't know what to say. I'm blown away. This is number 4, so that means 5-1. I got 1 vote. That's great.
Monica, she does. She votes with whoever she likes.
Even a blind squirrel finds a nut sometimes. That's great.
He just can't do it. He can't make the good comment.
I did. Well, I'm the blind squirrel, buddy. That's fine. I got to vote for Monica.
Okay. All right.
Anyway, Boys in the Hood. Yeah, good movie, man. Good movie. All right, what you got there?
All right, this is where it starts to really get big. Beverly, I can't believe this wasn't. Well, it's 3, so you had this obviously below me. I assume it had to be one you bumped out.
This is a good one. I love Eddie Murphy. Good movie.
Did not have it in top 10.
No.
What? Really?
I didn't. I didn't have it in my top 10. It made my top 15. It did not make top 10.
Eddie Murphy. Are you
Don't
kidding?
don't get used to it. John's giving you green cards all over the place.
Yes. Are you kidding me? This is shocking to me. You're literally perplexing me tonight, Andy. I don't know what's going on. I think are you trying to throw it?
You don't think you're that far ahead there, buddy. It's not. I mean,
I am.
now.
I think
You're
I
not
am.
that. You're getting awfully high.
Because I know
Murray stakes.
I know my 2 and 1 are. I know my 2 and 1 are, and they're not losing.
Well,
I don't think.
Well, you might be a little surprised on that. So
Ooh,
that's fine.
all right. So what does everybody think? My number 1, John's. Yeah, B Lady. I mean, Beverly. I mean, this is wow. Okay. Well, I'm just going to go to 3. I want to see what your 3 is.
Okay, go ahead. I don't remember what it is, but let's see.
All right. All right.
All right. The original Batman. All right. So, this was the turning point for setting up the next, where Batman no longer was Adam West in like corny nonsense. Like this started that whole wave of what would turn into the Marvel series. Jack Nicholson was in this, fantastic. Michael Keaton was awesome in this. This cast was great. I mean,
when this movie came out,
this would, yeah.
I still have I was at my parents' house the other day. And I was going through like a binder I had when I was a teenager or a tween, and I saw this. I was 13 when I saw this movie.
It was awesome. This movie was cool.
Because I loved it so much. it was like number. I actually though didn't put any of the Batmans on there because I didn't know which one to pick, and some of them were like, well, Batman. It turned into like Return of the Night was what the name of it was. It was like, is it really Batman? The movie, so to start with a B is my question. This one definitely does because it was just Batman. So
I had that too. So this was just Batman. John said, "Don't forget, Balky was a Beverly Hills guy." That's right, he was.
On this one, it's a
good battle. If I could give it to both, can I give you a half?
Hey, Ben Living. All right, the B Lady. All right,
that's really awesome.
Ben Living here. I love that, man. Cheers.
So all right, so Todd. So here's the deal. This next one's going to be big.
Well, but hold on. That red card does not count because it's not about. I just said I like the movie Batman. It didn't make my list. I just didn't know some of the other ones. Actually, like I'm trying to think of which one. Which the one?
Well, John agreeing for both. That's cool, and you can. That's really cool.
That's true. All right, I'm getting a red card. Am I getting a red card for just saying something? That's how it works now. Jeez, that's enough. I'm protesting that red card, Annie.
Here we go. He's going to contest the election. Here goes pandering Todd again.
Gosh, that does not count.
And I got a green from Melissa. Go ahead, keep pandering there, Murray Steak. You're gonna lose for it.
So here you go. I don't know how Beetlejuice.
I'm either gonna get killed or I'm gonna because I think. First of all, let me say this. I think this is an overrated movie.
What?
I did this just. I mean, I don't watch this and laugh. It's not. You want a good Michael Keaton movie? I just gave you one. This was not that funny. It wasn't. I mean. It's just not funny. You just got it read. It's not that funny.
It's a great story. He's funny.
Maybe one funny part for that movie, and maybe I'll change my mind. Maybe one.
Does. Everything that he does.
That's like saying I'm not going to tell you, but I know the answer. Give me one funny scene from this movie.
The whole thing. I'm not giving you one thing. The first appearance he has, the first thing that she comes out, the visual effects they used back in 1987 to make this happen, where he's on that little board. It's amazing. It was great. I loved every part of this. Whatever you don't like it, that's fine. No. But Todd for the win. There you go. Thank you. All right. So I have Beetlejuice as my number 2, and he's trying to because he knows he's in trouble.
No, I'm not in trouble. This movie is funny as hell.
John, you literally gave me a red card for what? For this movie. Wow. All right. Well, let's see what you had.
John says he's actually funnier in Batman.
Best in show.
Tell me this movie isn't freaking hilarious.
I've never seen the show.
Oh my god, dude! This movie is you would die. This movie
better than Beetlejuice. If I'm wrong here.
Yes, it is. This is literally like watching The Office, only it's a movie and it's with a killer cast. And it's a dog show. It's that funny. I'm telling you right now.
Like Beetlejuice, I'm surprised by that. I guess I'm wrong on that. Then wow.
If you've seen Best in Show out there, let me know what you think because it is absolutely hysterical.
Best in Show. I don't see any comments yet, so
they're either dumbfounded or they're getting ready to vote. I don't know.
Thank you, Ocean.
Oh, Ocean Best in Show. There we go. But he gave it to Todd. That's surprising. All right, never seen it. Dickie gave it to
Dad
me.
He gave it to you.
So Todd for the win because he hadn't seen it. That's fine. If you haven't seen it, go see it. Trust me, this is
Both
absolutely.
got red cards from John.
John, you would love this. Oh my, John, this is right up your alley.
Hey, if you haven't seen it, it's kind of like
you haven't seen it, that's fine. But this movie
B
is.
Lady. Yes, thank you, B Lady.
I'll tell you
Gave me
what,
the green
Todd, I'm going to make a deal with you. All right.
Yeah.
I will watch
I've
Big Lebowski this week. You watch Best in Show. We'll talk about
all right next
what
week.
we thought next week because dude,
Show.
this is really
Well, if you
fun.
said it's like The Office, it can't be bad, but I've never seen it. I haven't even heard of this movie.
It's really good. I
Yeah,
mean,
John Capote is number 2. Though, come on now, right? This is number 2 for Andy. I at least had you've heard of at least Beetlejuice, love it or hate it. You know the show, the movie.
I've heard of lots of movies. I heard of Bonanza. It's not my number 2 because it's a B. I
I've never heard of Best in Show. I've never heard of this movie.
It's all right. Now, see, all this though, by the way, is pretty much
voting overall. He has Best in Show as number 2. So
it's fine there, Murray Steak. But let me tell you, it doesn't really matter.
So without further ado,
you can get all excited, but it doesn't make a difference.
Monica. Beetlejuice.
All right, so Todd, before you click it, I'm just going to let you know. I know you're excited.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yes,
but don't be.
I feel like we're going to both have the same one. That's probably
there you go. So this is a meaningless pick.
There it is. All right, that makes sense. I get that. I thought for sure you probably have it in your top, and so yep, there you go. It's both
when we said B movies before I even blinked, I was like Back to the Future number 1.
Yeah, 100%.
So this is one of my favorite movies of all time. I love Michael J. Fox. I mean, my goodness. I mean, we did an intro for Scott.
Okay, green card
for Scott. Yeah. So
there it is. So there you go.
So yeah. So John said so many missed movies. You guys are going to have to come on and tell us what we missed. That is part of the fun.
Okay. Here's the thing, Melissa. Are you keeping count of the red and green?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is going to be important now because we're going to flash the next.
Yeah.
We're going to flash the next one and see what happens.
Melissa, let us know what the count was for the red and green cards from our members. That affects this next thing. This could be this could tip the scales. I think it's that. Well, maybe I'm not. I don't know. It's kind of close. I think it's pretty close.
I think it's close. I mean, it's not going to be a landslide one or the other.
Not like last week where I was already drinking the McCormick. So tonight I think it's all right. So Monica's got I don't know what that means. It's one for you and one for me. I think that's how it is. So that's good. We're waiting to see what Melissa says with the tally. That's a hard thing because there was a lot of green and not a lot of red. That's a good thing. There was not a lot of reds this stream, this show.
No,
but I think I got a few. I did get a
couple picks that probably.
I got a few reds. I did get. I'm looking back in the chat now. There wasn't a lot, but I just saw 3 reds. I had. That's just never good.
It's actually this was fun. I love these. These are fun topics.
All right, so we will put up our entire list and we'll have everybody vote in a second, but we need to know the winner of the red-green card option here, which I think is important. I think this is very important. So I think Melissa is probably tabulating those results because there was a lot of green cards, not a lot of reds, which is good.
There were. But this is going to be interesting.
I mean, what does everybody think of Back to the Future? Is that something that's to me? It's an obvious, like you said. This is when I first started B movies. This was the first one.
Oh, look at this! We're tied.
Oh, you know what? Then Andy, let's put both of our picks up.
Let's put them both up. All right. So this is going to help you state your case. We are going to put both picks up.
I will say real quick. My 11 was taken by Andy. Now that we're in this period,
gosh, look at you!
It was Bill and Ted's, so that's okay. I'm just saying. So this is my.
So you didn't have one knocked out. I had 3 knocked out.
It did. Well, this did now. It had 1 knocked out.
Well, go ahead. You're gonna get. I think you're gonna get John's vote on this, just knowing his taste. But let's see what happens. Here's your number.
Well, no. What do you
11.
oh shoot! Are you doing it?
It's up. Go ahead.
I can't see what you're doing. I can't see what you're doing.
It's your pick. Do you remember what you picked?
Yes, it's The Breakup. So you saw this on my romantic comedies. It was on that list. I absolutely love Vince Vaughn and Jennifer Aniston. And this was just this movie though is on all the time on like TBS or TNT. And whatever reason, I love the movie. I'll watch it. I love Vince Vaughn. Anything he does, I think is hilarious. And so this was my.
He's a bit of a jerk in this movie.
No, he's not.
He is.
No, whatever. Andy's trying to politic here, but
no, I'm not politicking. I think it's a funny movie. He is a bit of a jerk in this movie.
Oh, Andy's got. How do you have it 6'5", Andy? With the BTF number 1. Back to the Future. Okay.
Stop worrying about it, Todd.
No,
sell Vince Vaughn, and
No.
I'd be selling Jennifer Aniston's
spot
tushy
where
with
he is with the guy when they're lose yourself, and he starts singing. I love that at the table. And then the other thing is when he's like,
never
in there
took a pitchfork out of a guy's hands in the middle of a funky
I
groove.
died when that happens.
I will give you that. That's funny.
Died.
That is very funny.
And he won't like go out with her because he's like, he's playing video games with his, on the couch, he's like, these little guys, I don't have to say, but they're the real true winners. He's like actually talking like they're real like players, and it's his video games. You're right. He was a jerk, but to me, it was hilarious.
Bit of a jerk, but good movie. Jen is my all-time crush. Lone Star. So you're going to get some love on this. All right, now this is a polar opposite of anything like that. So you either love this movie,
what was your number 11,
or you don't, because this is not a comedy. This almost made my my top 10, but he is a comedic actor, but not in this role, and he was fantastic. So I don't know if you remember Behind Enemy Lines. Dude, this movie start to finish was just awesome. No Soldier Left Behind. Gene Hackman in this was good. Owen Wilson was fantastic. Band of Brothers type story.
I do like this movie.
Two completely different movies when I saw what we had for our number 11s, but
and my 12.
Well, Todd, this is my 14 or 15. Knock it off, Murray. I'm telling you right now, this is
Murray.
You had more of your picks there.
All right, Porterhouse.
You had more of your picks. So.
All right,
so now you've got.
Now let's go back to So you see what our 11
is, and you also have
the breakup.
The breakup to help kind of sway it. So Todd, go ahead and
I will count this down. So it's
they can see the if you take it off.
What can you see?
Yep, go ahead.
Black Sheep, Billy Madison, pretty credible there. Big Mama's House and Bull Durham. Come on. Backdraft, Bohemian Rhapsody, Andy. There you go.
And it's the whole body of work. So just
Bedazzled, Big Lebowski, Back to School, Big, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, The Breakfast Club, Boys in the Hood, Braveheart, Batman, Beverly Hills Cop, Best in Show, Beetlejuice, Back to the Future. So here's what I do. Which of those 10 or 11 would you like to see? If you could only pick one side, which ones would you rather see? That's how you look at this.
All right. So John's saying both 11s were strong. Monica. Oh my, Todd, you're not gonna believe this. Monica went with Todd. Let me see. So
Todd, Melissa with Andy.
I got green. Ooh, and I got another green. That should count for something. That's
no, it doesn't. But that's one for Andy. Melissa.
Andy
with
one.
Andy.
Lone Star gave Todd
Andy.
one.
All right, 2-1 Andy.
Jimmy gave me the vote on this.
3-1 Andy. Lone Star with me. So 3-2. 3-2. All right, 3-2. It's close. Come on, guys. Let's vote. Andy, you don't have to be a member to vote here. Andy wins. Brian Miller. I'm in trouble. 4-2. Wow, I can't believe it. All right, Andy, take off so people can see the list here. Take off the Andy 6-4. I know you're trying to politic, but take that off.
Oh my goodness.
Come on.
My goodness gracious.
Come on, more votes, guys. We got it 4-2. I know there's more people than.
There's Dickie. I will put it up for you, Todd, but I don't want to pander, so I'm not going to put Dickie's comment.
No, it's fine. Let's people see the list here. Again, look at the list.
Monica has Todd 4 times. Does that count?
4-4. There it is. Oh no, she already voted for me. So sorry. No, it doesn't.
Bingham and John gave it to you. So there you go. 5 and 6.
So hold on, I'm delayed. So it's 5-4 me. Thank you, John. You're the man.
All right, 5-4.
5-4 Todd.
We got 23 people. Who else is voting here?
Come on, guys. It's not that hard. I mean, you can take off Monica's thing so people can see. Maybe you're just jumping in. You're seeing this. We've reviewed our top 10 B movies of all time. B Lady with there's 6-4 Todd. Nice. I think we're getting there, Andy. A couple more, and I think it's done. The debate is over.
We're going to call it soon.
We're going to call it soon.
Do I not have any more of my friends out here in the 21? I know that you
or Tony doesn't come on, or your sisters. No votes. One thing real quick. I don't know if my mom's listening. I will say this right now. It's my mom's 70th birthday today. We went over, had a lovely dinner.
Happy birthday, Miss Denise. That's
I don't know if she's watching, but she's 70, and happy birthday, Mom. Love you. And here's not 70 more, but you know what I mean. It's many more. Put it that way. So,
all right. Well, I just got another vote, by the way, Todd. Andy overall. So there we go. 6-5. Andy gave me the vote.
I already got her vote. She voted twice. I got her. Look back. I already got her. Annie already voted.
Oh,
Don't worry.
I think she was voting for the number 11s. So I think that this is
So it's still the same thing. You can't vote it twice. I already counted her into that. It's still 6-4.
look at Todd changing the subject, say happy birthday to his mom so we can get things
Thank
off.
you, everybody, with the happy birthdays of my mom.
Pandering Todd. All right,
If there's no
anybody
more
else?
votes, I think we have to close it off. We've got 10 votes in, 19 in the chat. I think, Andy, you have lost this challenge, this top 10. What does everybody say? You
And one last B, Bueller.
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 There it is. Guys, it's great to be back in the win column. I want to thank everyone who voted for me. I loved my list. Andy, your list was good, but just not good enough. After last week's shellacking I took, it's great to be back. But you know what? That McCormick's is all yours, buddy.
Look how happy he is.
I think
McCormick's. All right, I'll pour it. Stupid Todd.
you know, I was just saying when you played that, I think there should be like a thing for McCormick's. You know, it should be like
there is a thing for McCormick's.
you just did it. Thank you, Melissa. Hey, Giggle Switch. Cheers. We just found them on YouTube. How are you doing? Giggle Switch on Instagram too. So B Lady, thank you. Everybody for the birthday wishes to my mom. She usually watches, but I don't think she's watching tonight. But I'll let her know. Everybody said
she's got better things to do. She's been on this earth 70 years. Last thing she wants to do is watch this nonsense.
well, you know, I am her baby, so she does usually watch. So anyway, Andy, how's the performance?
Let's take a here in the cool lep class. This is such a cool shot class.
You're gonna get Jimmy one of those to drink out, right?
I can get Jimmy one, man. Cheers to you, Jimmy. Let's so. All right.
Did Jimmy pick you tonight? I'm just curious. Who was that?
He did.
Yeah,
Better burn out the fade away. All right, here we go. Bottoms up.
Cheers, buddy. Like a man. Hazelnut, right? You get that hazelnut?
Hazelnut.
Yep.
Hazelnut. No.
Hazelnut.
No. But hey, whatever.
No.
It's not that bad. We're all right, Jimmy.
It's good.
That's good. That's good vodka.
That was a close one though. It wasn't like overwhelmed. Last week I got pummeled. It was quickly evident I was not going to win tonight. I think it was a good battle. It's a good battle, and I think we miss anything is the question. I don't know.
Oh, thank you, B ladies. It's a nice shot glass. That's pretty cool. Actually,
we need shot glasses on our somehow. We need shot glasses and pint glasses. We got to get that.
You're working on that, right, Todd?
I thought you said you had the man for that. But
Yeah,
anyway,
of course, I'm working on it. Just sit there and eat your steak. All right, so
it's just a sirloin. It's not as good as your porterhouse.
Anyway, we would love for you guys to come on. Tell us what we missed. Jimmy said we missed plenty.
Yeah,
so people.
Plenty. Oh, geez, really?
Come on board. We want to see you and hear from you. And Todd, it is time for our 2 minutes with Toucan.
I love that. That's great. Just play that all done.
I know.
That's perfect. Here's the funny thing. My kids love that song because it's in.
What was that?
My kids love Crazy Train by Ozzy. They love that, Rat Round and Ran. I've said this before. And Barracuda by Heart because that's in Trolls 2. So we play the original songs and they love it. So
those are all great songs. Now, do I think they're as good as this song? Probably not.
All right, stop what you're doing, because I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you're used to.
What's up, John?
John, what's up, buddy?
Can I just say that Todd, you're so much happier when you win.
Am I?
He's so whiny when he loses, isn't he?
Am I? I don't see that.
You were a sour turd.
We teach our kids to be gracious winners.
I thought I was
gracious losers, right?
I thought I took plenty of McCormick shots. I think I took 2 or 3 shots. I took it like a man. I got railroaded last week. I got pummeled.
Todd, I lost 5 weeks in a row and did not put on the little display that little hissy fit last week.
Every time it's tough when you lose that one game. It's hard. So it's hard. I got to get better at losing. You're right, Andy. You're a better loser than I am. That's all I got to say. You're a better loser than me. I can't. I don't
know. Well done.
Good losers last night.
That was me and John were chatting back and forth during the game, and it was like, oh, we suck. Oh, how are we only 7 down? And they're like, oh, we suck again. You know, it's like we got things to work on.
And not to get off on a tangent, but I will say this:
Well,
Jackson is not used to playing behind. When the score is behind, he changes he rushes. He's not himself. He needs
we're not good at that. Anyway,
he needs composure when he's playing behind the game because you're not always going to be up by 15, 20 points the way he is.
I know.
Oh, Todd's getting see that look, John. He's getting antsy.
John knows it's going to get him upset, right?
It's going
to get him upset. Well, talk more because I put the spotlight on him. Let's see.
Happy Todd, not angry elf. I don't want to be angry elf. I don't like
trying to
angry.
bring you back down to reality.
That's what he's trying to do. Hey, John, so there was comments that we missed a lot of B movies. What did we miss in your mind?
Yeah, I mean, when you only have a list of 10, it's hard. I get it. You're trying to cram everything into 10. I mean, Beetlejuice and Best in Show as both number twos was a little off in my book. But,
I love Beetlejuice. All right.
Yeah,
you've only seen Beetlejuice, though, right? You've seen Beetlejuice.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen it. It wasn't anywhere near cracking my top 10.
Ooh,
I'll give you some obscure ones first, and then I'll give you some ones that were actually in my top 10.
All right,
go for it.
So The Burbs.
Oh, I forgot about that one. I love that movie.
That is a good one.
Basketball.
I know Jimmy's going to say basketball. I know he said that on Monica's stream the other day.
Beer Fest.
That was on my list. I didn't make it.
B movie.
What? Oh, B movie.
That's because Seinfeld's the lead B.
Yeah.
Bloodsport. Blue Chips.
Blue Chips. All right.
Those were some kind of off the wall ones. Oh, and Brewster's Millions.
Oh, I forgot Brewster's Millions. I love that movie.
That was my number 13, John Candy. And
I totally forgot that. That should have been my top 10.
Really good movie. A couple that I thought would have been
Richard Pryor is so funny in that movie.
Two that I thought would have been on Todd's list.
What?
Beavis and Butthead.
Andy told me that. Here's the thing, and I
was surprised that it didn't make it.
When he got my list, I can't. I do love Beavis Butthead. I love Beavis Butthead because of what they did when they reviewed the videos. I thought that was the genius part of, and that wasn't in the movie. They didn't do that. And
True.
Take that away. It was kind of like, it's funny, but it's not the show. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? That's why.
Yeah, it does. It does. I was surprised nobody had The Bourne Identity.
That's a good one.
All right.
I was surprised Andy didn't have Bad News Bears.
That's a good one too. I do love Walter Matthau.
John's taking everybody's.
It is.
But then there were 4 that were in my top 10 that nobody had.
All right, go for it.
Oh,
Bad Boys.
Oh, that's a good one. Yep.
I Big Mama got my Martin Short.
Oh my god. Barbershop.
Oh,
that was on my top 15 too. Good movie.
Blades of Glory.
Twin Dongs.
Twin Dongs. I thought for sure Andy would have done this somewhere because of that.
I almost did just for that one line.
And my favorite movie from, I guess, right before high school, maybe, or in high school.
So this is number 1.
No. Beverly Hills Cop was number 1.
Good.
Basic Instinct.
That's because of certain.
How do you not have Basic Instinct?
I thought of that, but I was like, I'm not putting.
I don't have Basic Instinct because my mom might be watching, so I didn't put
right.
that.
No, yeah,
You're 44. You're 44 years old now. You're allowed to.
I still get nervous.
Enjoy a good psycho thriller with a little nudity in it.
Yeah, a little.
So yeah,
that understatement. Jeez.
Yeah. Sharon Stone won the most paused scene of all time for boys under 25. So yeah,
Look
at Monica down below.
Oh my goodness!
Who was a sidebar character in that scene, Andy?
A sidebar.
You mean in the interrogation scene?
In the interrogation scene.
Honestly, John, I don't remember watching much else other than Sharon Stone in that scene. So sure. Who else
in that movie?
Who did I miss?
Newman.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. I was going to say Newman.
He's had cameos in a few movies that people would be surprised about. So Newman's been in a few flicks.
Yeah.
He's still he's got one of the best scenes in Jurassic Park. If we ever do J movies.
That's true. But a good list from both of you, though. Good list.
Thank you.
It was a good.
Thank you. And we're glad that we got Happy Todd tonight. He's off the schneid. He's feeling better. He
And
admitted,
lost 2 in a row, actually.
he admitted that he's stealing money from folks and buying beer with it. So he did all this stuff. I mean, so we've got the Bezelbit scandal going on.
Shush up.
Maybe Todd. Maybe you should open up like a beer snowball stand or something like that. Like, because those are all like snowball.
John, I'm telling you, you don't like these. You don't like these type of beers, huh?
That's because they're not really beers, but that's
they are beer. They are beer. There's hops, there's barley, and there's yeast in it. It's all good. So I can't make
crotchety old man you are, Todd, but that's all right. John, good job on that list,
buddy.
man.
All right, gentlemen, enjoy.
All right, John. Cheers,
all right,
buddy.
brother. Good to see you.
Bye.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
Wait, are you drinking anything tonight? What are you drinking?
Screwball.
I had one more of those Heavy Seas pumpkin.
Ooh,
ales.
Oh, those are good.
They're so good.
Yeah, I didn't realize
10%.
the content until I cracked the third one last night.
He's like, these are really good. I'm like, yeah, 10%. Like, oh shit.
Yeah,
yeah, they will.
I know.
Curse, yeah. Take it. Put a coin in the jar.
Yeah,
Todd.
but I had one of those tonight. That's my limit from now on.
There you go.
That's a big. Did you get the barrel aged one or the regular?
Yeah, that's all. Yeah,
that'll kick you. That's a good one.
Well, John, stick around. Maybe you can win some of these beers from us.
Or whiskey.
Or whiskey.
I gotta get you some.
He doesn't have whiskey. He has no whiskey to do that for. All right.
I'm sure you got whiskey. You can sell some peanut butter. Oh, that's
stick
not
around.
really all right. All right. Good stuff, man. All right, so that was fun. So he dropped a lot on there.
He did a lot of movies.
We're gonna go ladies first. All the way from the great state of California.
Yes.
Todd's one and only best friend. Let's welcome to the stream.
I'll take that.
Monica, I will never vote for Andy. Go ahead. There we go.
I voted for you like 2 or 3 times tonight.
There you go.
2 or 3 times does not get me a victory, Monica. 2 or 3 times is just throwing me a bone.
Well, if you chose movies that I liked.
How can you not like some of the movies that I had?
Andy, I don't. Oh, dang it. I'll be right back.
It's all right. It's
there we go. Bye. So anyway, Monica, I appreciate your honesty. And it's okay that you your taste kind of goes towards Todd's. Jimmy and I are more kindred in that way too, so that's fine. But one of these days, I'm going to have a list that you're going to say, you know what, Andy, you win. One of these days, I'm going to have the impressed Monica list.
Hey, it might be the letter D, it might be the letter L, maybe it's the letter M. You know, maybe
you never know. So one of these days, I will. There he is, little fella.
Sorry about that.
There you go.
So there you go. Good to see you,
Monica. First of all, package should be coming tomorrow. I can't
wait.
wait.
I got to watch for it. Look all day tomorrow.
And make
By
sure.
the way, Monica, we are a team. Okay, so just because he always sends the stuff doesn't mean that we're not like a duo here. You don't have to vote for him to get the beer either.
That's not why she's looking at you, Andy. She's looking right at you.
Yeah, I'm looking down, letting you
Here's
know.
the thing.
Wrong way.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, there you go.
Real quick though, for Dickie knows this, but for Annie, if hopefully you're still there, and Monica, as soon as you get them, put these beers in the fridge. They are not supposed to be warm. So
I know you forgot to tell me, and then I didn't look, and then it was sitting out there all alone.
It should come either tomorrow or Thursday.
None of them exploded, so that
Thank
was
goodness.
good.
Thank goodness.
And I have one left, and I'm going to have it
on the after party.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Okay, so I'm gonna do. Yeah, there was a lot. You know, you look up. And none of my top 10 you guys had on your list, but you know it was hard. It was like me. It's not.
We
just
did not
like,
have one. All right, this
no,
is
not on like 80s. It's hard because we're not doing 70s,
Monica?
80s, 90s. There's a lot of movies, right?
Do you have them in order?
Mine?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, start with 10 and roll back. I'm putting the
10 was Boiler Room.
Oh.
All right.
That has like
yes.
It was the young actors, and they were like kind of trading stock, not quite legally and stuff, but it was a good original movie. Now, and I also like, you know, based on true stories and movies that other people don't kind of, you know, they make you question. Like Boys Don't Cry was my number 9 with Hilary Swank. I don't know if you ever saw that one.
Yeah,
I've seen it.
Addresses some things. Oh, wait a minute. I just lied. Big was on mine. I just realized. You did have one. I had Benny and June next then, which
I don't
was
know
a
that.
real fun.
I don't
know that one.
That has
Ocean likes
Edward
that.
Scissorhands guys on it.
What's his face?
Johnny Depp.
You know
The guy likes to dress up all the time. What's
Johnny
Pirates of the
Depp.
Caribbean.
Johnny Depp, yeah.
Yes.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp, and it has Adrian.
You know, Johnny Depp's in a band with Slash. You know, he has a little side project.
Yes, that's
Really?
very cool.
Apparently he's
Although Jimmy would not like
He
that
does
because he's in
those
Guns N'
weird.
Roses.
He does those weird sauvage.
God, Jimmy, I can't believe you.
They're so weird.
Johnny Depp's okay. It's Axel he doesn't like, and I'm with Jimmy.
He doesn't like Slash either, or Duff, or Steven Adler.
Slash is a good guitar player. I think it's an Axel problem.
Maybe.
Go ahead. Sorry.
It's okay.
We're gonna do
It's okay. The
The
next one is kind of, you guys will probably laugh at me, but I really liked it. I liked the guy. It's not a general role for him. He usually plays kind of a cop or detective.
Yeah.
But it was Babe. You ever seen the movie Babe?
Oh yes.
Very heartwarming. The pig
Yes.
who thinks he's a sheepdog.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a children's movie, not
Yes.
cartoon animated, but very, very funny.
I've seen Babe. I like that's good.
Yep.
And then I had Bruce Almighty.
I almost had it in my top 10.
Yep, that's a good one.
He's funny. He's funny.
Mhm.
This other one, I don't know if you've seen. It's called Burnt. It's with Bradley Cooper, where he's trying to turn his kind of life of, I think, not so much dealing drugs, but kind of being in the gangster life, to being a chef.
Yes.
And he's really good at it. It's
I've
called
seen
Burnt.
that. You know, I like Bradley Cooper. Sorry, Andy. It's a good movie.
I've seen that is a good movie. That's where he was like cooking like these little flat Murray steaks, and then he got into actual being a chef. And he cooked a porterhouse
and
for the first time.
he steals
And he
that
liked it,
female sous chef from somebody else. And
Yep.
it could maybe.
You'd like that. It might make you want good steak. That's good.
Oh, you're funny, dude. Funny guy. Funny
And then
guy.
I had Burlesque. I just have always loved this movie.
Oh,
Christina
all right.
Aguilera shares in it.
Yep.
And it's
do
not
like
just
the
girls
Aguilera.
dancing. There's a good storyline
Yep.
behind it. You learn a lot about air rights. You know,
Mhm.
people want to buy so that they don't lose their view and stuff. That was kind of
Yep.
cool. This next one, my number 2 was really, really good, and I found it later, but not when it first came out.
Yep.
But it's called Bad Words with Justin Bateman.
Yeah.
And he
yes.
joins
It's
a spelling bee because there's no law, and
That's a good movie.
There's a trick with
I forgot
a
about that.
relative in the
Jason
murder.
Bateman. He's awesome.
He's awesome.
That was
You're
a
right.
great movie. I
That's a
thought that
great
was
movie.
hilarious.
You're right. That's a good one. I like that movie.
It's a good
Borat.
And-
Lone Star Borat. Yes.
Borat.
Borat.
And then my number 1,
Oh
Baby Driver. Have you guys seen Baby Driver yet?
no.
Oh my gosh, it's a kid who's paying off his dad's debt, but he's got this tinnitus, so he's always listening to music, and he's the driver for these getaways. I suggest you go see Baby Driver. It's a great movie.
All right,
I
so
guarantee
we have
right.
things. So Todd, you have to see Baby Driver and Best in Show. I have to see Big
All right.
Lebowski and Baby Driver this week. So we'll all
Yep.
report.
All right.
back.
There you go. I can do that. Hey guys,
Thanks
real
for
quick.
letting me do my top 10. Oh,
right.
you get me to my top 10. But
Are
some
you-
off ones that are kind of funny.
Yep.
You ever see Bad Lieutenant
No.
with
No.
Harvey
Good.
Keitel?
No.
Don't watch it
No.
with kids.
But I almost had Bad Santa and Bad Teacher on my list. So those
Yeah,
two
that's
were
a
all
good
fun.
one.
Bad Lieutenant is.
I almost said
I took
Bridesmaids.
somebody out on a date. We went on a date, and I took him to my younger sister's play at a junior theater, and then we went back and watched the movie. And he played Bad Lieutenant, and I just looked at him like, "What?" So it's kind of racy, but it's funny to me.
All right,
It's kind of
Bad
funny.
Lieutenant.
Hey, real quick in the chat, if you guys want to be entered into the contest, please let us know you're still here. I mean, I've got like 8 people that I can see chatting, but I know there's more in the chat. So let us know.
Right, Annie and Baby Driver's good. And then there's like the favorites, like I'm glad Bad News Bears was mentioned.
Yep.
And Benji. Benji was great. But I mean, it's so hard for so many years. You got like Brian's Song and Breaking Away and all kinds of movies that are just all different kind of genres. Of
I got to tell you, we've said a lot of B movies. Is there any left? I mean, I can't, we're going to bring up Jimmy. Jimmy
oh, yeah,
says
they're
yes.
still on my list. And I haven't even said so.
Oh, Jimmy's got a lot here. All right.
Well, Monica, thanks for voting for
Hold
Todd.
on. Hold on. That's as always, Monica. Do you have whiskey for tonight?
I am drinking some whiskey, but I can't tell you what it is because I'm going to try to do the whole.
Yes.
That's fine. And
Yes.
Todd-
All right.
Todd-
Stay tuned.
Todd
Stay
will-
there.
It's gonna be hard though because Todd will want to vote for you, but then other people are gonna want him.
Listen,
to vote. So he's gonna
no,
end up,
this is completely arbitrary.
So yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
All right, the B lady's here. Lone Stars. I got you guys.
Ha
Annie.
ha ha, B lady.
All right, Monica,
I guess
go-
that's my exit stage right.
No, stay right there. We're gonna bring you back up with the whiskey. Hold on. One
Yeah,
second.
I know.
Bye-bye.
Oh,
So-
Andy, that was Andy.
It's
Oh man! All right, John's
Oh,
still here.
look,
Good.
he gets so
Stay
happy.
here,
He's like,
John.
all right, no, I've got to get to our boy from Arkansas. So
Arkansas. He's
well-
putting out some. He's already drinking that.
he
Look at that.
puts the
Put him
mick
up
in
there,
it.
Andy.
Look at that! Look at that! There we go. I
It's
love
still look. Hey, there he is. Look at him. I tell you what. How many bottles of that do you go through a week? One a week. I can't hear him.
Jimmy, do we mute you?
At least
you
one
go.
a week. Yeah, there we go. Too much.
Too much.
Well,
no.
we knew the good part that no one needed to hear. Todd's asking questions you shouldn't have to answer. That's all.
No,
it's all
hey,
good.
listen, it's all good. I mean, listen, the much beer we go through, it's all good. Listen, and so Jimmy, I said to Monica, I said, with John and our top 10 list and Monica's list, is there anything left? You said yes.
Yeah.
What did we
Yeah.
know?
All right,
Okay, so you missed Boogie Nights.
That is a good movie.
Yep, there we go.
That is Mark Wahlberg.
I had to cross off a bunch after John and Monica. Let's see here. Big Trouble in Little China.
Yep,
Oh,
good movie.
there you go.
Another Kurt Russell movie. Good stuff.
Best of Times, another good Kurt Russell, Robin Williams movie.
That is. See, you and Andy are on the same page here.
Yep.
You don't have Birdcage either with Robin Williams.
I actually
Yeah.
like that movie. Birdcage was good, I thought.
Bad Santa. You guys talked about that one
Bad
for
Santa,
a
yeah.
minute.
That's a great movie.
Here's kind of a weird one just for me. It's kind of like a Todd pick, but Better Off Dead. I don't know if you guys remember that one.
I do remember that one. Why is that a
No.
Todd pick?
Well,
Man.
because it's just something I like. Most
okay.
people
Oh,
It's
aren't
all
gonna
right.
dig that movie.
I almost put Banditas in there because it's Selma Hayek and Catherine Zeta-Jones. So I was
You already
like,
had one that was.
I already had my Bedazzled, so I couldn't put
Yeah.
another.
Yeah.
that in there.
Nobody had Barbed Wire in there. The
Oh,
Pamela Anderson
Barbed
movie.
Wire. Come on, Jimmy. There's
No,
only
that
one
one-
reason you watch that.
That's a horrible movie. I
That's
just threw it
only
in there.
one reason you watch that.
So surprised that no one had that.
Now, I know why Monica liked Bad Lieutenant, and it was on my list. I do like that movie.
All right.
But here's some actual good movies. Bad Times at Ridgemont High.
Oh, that's a
Wait,
good one.
wait. Bad Times?
It's good times.
It's
Is it?
Fast Times.
Okay.
It's
Or Fast Times. Yeah, it's Fast Times.
Fast Times. Okay. Well, you guys need to do a list that starts with F. then.
I said good time, but yeah. Fast Times.
Yeah. Brian Miller, where are you? He got that one.
Yeah,
wrong.
where is
Right.
Brian Miller got out early tonight?
It's
Well,
fine.
and the number one that I think everybody missed is the Blues Brothers.
Oh,
I
I thought of that too. It's a little bit before
Yeah.
my time. I've seen the movie, but like impact like my
Oh man.
Yeah.
It's like
I
a
know.
history of the 70s.
It
Yeah,
is.
you can go back and watch it. The Blues
Oh,
Brothers.
there's a vote for Bewitched
Oh,
with
Giggle Switch is here. Good. I will
that's
put it
what
back.
that's the Will Ferrell. Yeah, so
Yeah, Bad Times at Ridgemont High. Too
Yeah.
much McCormick's.
that's all right. It happens.
I've been celebrating with Andy too much.
I know. I was hoping Mike would be here because I want to give him props to his his stream last night, but I know he's out with his son for his birthday, so I guess he's not going to make it.
All right. So
Yeah,
Jimmy,
I could kill it.
you're gonna come on with us and sell your
Yeah.
a little bit, right?
I've got a secret actual bourbon right here.
Oh, this is going to be
And
tough.
I cannot wait. So we're gonna get to that in a minute, but first, we're gonna put you back in the queue here, Jimmy, and Todd's gonna roll this wheel to see who gets all these delicious
Okay, so
non
guys,
beers.
yes, if you want to be in the two, we're going to do two drawings for these beers. So beers from 210. It's going to include the Heavy Seas that's coming out this weekend. Nobody has.
That's awesome. So excited.
And then a couple other things, whether you like IPAs or sours, whatever. Let us know. So here's who I have in the wheel of names. It's not many. I don't think Brian Miller's even still here, so I'm taking Brian Miller out. I have Annie Ann. I have Melissa. Is Melissa still here? I haven't seen her in a while.
I think Melissa's still here.
Dickie Dad, the Bee Lady, of course. I've got Ocean's World, Lone Star Beer Reviews, and Giggle Switch. Monica too. So who else am I missing here? Who am I missing? We don't have many people chatting right now.
No, you got Lone Star, John, Ogie, and Jimmy, Giggle Switch. Let's see,
Annie,
Dickie
Melissa.
Dad, and Annie, and
That's fine. We'll just have 8 or 9 people in there.
anybody else want to jump in? Just let us know. Melissa
No,
Spencer,
You got her.
Got her. Let's see. Yeah, that might be it. So that's okay. So look, short list, better odds. That's fine.
John, do I have John in this? Do I have John?
John's still watching. So yeah.
I got to put John. I don't think I have John here. So sorry, John. I'm putting you in. All right, there we go.
It's rigged, John. You're not going to win because Todd.
No, I've got him in there now. Let me share my screen.
That's the way it is. Let's share your screen, Todd. We want to see.
Oh, Beanham's still here. Got to put him in. Across the pond. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to do that. Nobody can see that anyway. Stop. All right. So I'm not going to say who would have won. Did you guys hear that?
No one knows what you're talking about. What did you just do?
Okay. Something? I hit the spinner and I'm trying to add Beanham back in.
Oh, and it says the winner is Todd. So he can keep the beer for himself.
All right. Here we go. Beanham beer reviews or homebrew. Beanham homebrew. Anybody else?
By the way, Bug's Life, good call, Jimmy. I like that movie.
Oh, anybody else? We're going once. Is that it? We got everybody. Beanham.
Are you sharing your screen there, Kemosabe?
In a second, I had to add somebody. You're like all right, you ready?
You only have one job, Todd.
You guys ready? Can you see this? All right, this is for the first 6-pack. It'll be 2 of the Heavy Seas and whatever else we have in the fridge. Maybe a.
We're gonna sell it. One of these.
No, these are weird. Listen, the out of order beers are very high. I wish people knew how. Like people. I'm sorry, people pay a lot of money for these beers. All right,
not you, Todd, because you can't afford them. But some people pay a lot of money.
I buy them straight off. All right, here we go. Ready? You guys see it? Let's do it. Let's see who wins.
Go ahead, Moneybags. What you got?
Oh, Giggle Switch. I don't Giggle Switch. All right, Giggle Switch wins. The first Giggles you have to Andy put in our chat the email. Is Giggle Switch still here? Let's hope she's here.
Let's see.
I don't know if she's still here.
If you would like to win, if you would like to take a
Giggle Switch, are you 21 years old? I don't even know.
That's the first thing. Questions. We should probably answer those questions.
All right, hold on. On air, though. I need to see Giggle Switch comment in the chat before we go on, because I don't know about that one.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Is she even 21?
So Todd is going to card you.
I am. I'm gonna save us that. So if she doesn't respond in the next couple minutes or seconds,
was all Def Leppard themed. Good movie.
All right. So guess what? We're gonna do another one without Giggles because she's not responding. What are you laughing at?
You go ahead.
Why are you laughing at me?
This is comical. Go ahead.
It's comical. All right. So we're gonna go off. I took out Giggles, and we're gonna do it again then. So that's a negative win for the Giggles. Sorry, Giggles. All right, you ready, Andy?
I was born ready, Todd. Go ahead.
All right, here we go. Here is.
No. Giggles is here. She's
okay.
Todd didn't give you any chance. So
it's Monica. Hey,
well,
Monica.
Monica doesn't win because Giggles won, right?
No, but this was the second one.
Oh, that's the one that you had rigged. So yeah, so Monica gets the beer anyway.
All right,
so
there it is. There's the 2 winners, Monica and Giggles.
And she is old enough, Todd. So there you go.
All right, there you go, Andy. So there you go, Monica. I think it's completely fair. Monica, you got more beer coming to you.
It's completely fixed or fair? I didn't hear you.
It is completely fixed. No, I'm sorry. It's fair.
Yeah, this is how pandering.
Look, I'll do it again. You see who wins. You want to see who wins? There you go. Show it then if you want to, for crying out loud. It's Monica and Giggles.
We saw it, Todd. We know.
Okay.
I mean, we don't over this. That's fine. But that's fine. Monica and Giggles, congratulations.
All right, Giggles. Andy, I'll put in the chat real quick. What you need to email me your address, Giggles, so I can send you these wonderful beers. Look at that.
Yeah, do you post like the Giggle Switch, or do you get a name?
Hopefully, I get a name because that would be bad. Gmail. All right. So, Giggle Switch, just email at that and let me know your address, and we'll get you out some fun beers to drink. So there you go. All right. So Andy, take it away, buddy.
That is fantastic. Now that we've gotten the
the beer out of the way.
Oh, by the way, Todd, I didn't do this for you.
What?
I should have. Congratulations on your win.
There it is.
I made one for me too, just in case I win.
There you go. I'm sure there's one for you if you win. I assume. Right?
No, we both they're the identical, different songs. Don't worry.
Correct. Yeah, you put lit for me, which is fine. I like lit. There you go.
I like that crap, so I put it
number
on.
one 90s rock band. Yes.
They're so good.
All right, Andy. Yes, thank you for the win, Andy. It's time of the night. We don't have Scott.
All right, so
BYOB.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get ready to dive into our whiskey.
Yes.
There's going to be 2 giveaways.
Two.
Yes.
Oh.
Todd, I'm going to let you take care of the first one.
Okay, the wheel?
No. Just one of the giveaways because I feel like you should with all this money that you've got.
What? I endorse this message.
We do have swag.
That's
My
right.
name is Todd, and I endorse this message. So maybe if he's feeling saucy, he'll send you somebody a T-shirt. But
sure.
See, there we go. So now we got that. I know it could pressure me to something. But we're gonna do our whiskey of the week.
Time to tell the baby about the bottle that you drink.
Rules are simple.
Was good.
Rules are simple for this one, folks. All right, we are going to put in the chat,
yes,
the link again to come back on.
Okay,
if you are so brave to do so.
Come on, we want.
Todd, go ahead, put that link back up.
I will.
Todd.
I think his dad should be all over this. Brian, come on, Brian.
I don't care if the bourbon is good, bad, ugly, indifferent. It doesn't matter. Your job is to just sell it to us. It is literally 30-second pitch or less. It says, I love this bourbon because. You probably won't impress us if you tell us it smells like, your granddad's leather wallet from World War II, because we won't believe you. We don't know what that smells like. But if you go on and tell us something legit, like, hey, this is why I love this bourbon. This is why you should drink this bourbon, and make us want to go out and try it. You are going to get a custom 4-pack of bourbons, whiskeys or ryes, whatever you want, from my stash, and that I will send out to you. I enjoy them personally with a good porterhouse. Todd, every now and then I let him sip on it with one of his little thin Murray steaks, or those little steakums that he gets, where he does his little, what he puts in between those little.
Unbelievable.
But I am happy to share with you. If you can sell it, I will send it. So you sell it, I send it. And then after that, Todd will spin the wheel for maybe a T-shirt if he wants, or something else. We'll see. It depends.
Well, if we only get, we got to have some people, and so whatever you want to do, Andy. You're the gourmet around here.
Yes, I am. So here is our stream.
I don't know if anybody else has. I was hoping Dickie or.
Look, I'll encourage you. If it's just 2 people, then your odds get even better. But if you've got a, I'll tell you what. Let's start this way. Todd, you go first. I'll go second.
Okay. All right. Well, I was going to let the chat real quick pick my whiskey, and then I'll go from it. So here's the ones I was thinking. So I only have a finite amount behind me. So I was thinking of the Bullet Rye. Okay. Mm-hmm. The Four Roses Single Barrel.
Todd, you need to tell us why you like it. So which one do you like?
I like all these, or Larceny. So in the chat, right, Larceny, Bullet, or Four Roses. Just real quick. Bullet, Four Roses, or Larceny. Tell me what you like. Come on. Somebody put in what should I do? All right. Anybody pick one of Lance. All right. Well, then I'll pick one. Then no one's going to. That was quick. I will pick Four Roses from Jimmy. All right.
You've got a Larceny and a Four Roses. Go ahead.
I'm going with Larceny then. Here we go. Ready?
And a Bullet. So see, now everybody's got a different pick.
Right, so right. We're going with Larceny, and you know what? I'm going to be like Jimmy and drink right out of the bottle.
Oh, there's pandering again.
That to me, I don't have a lot. Now, you know what? I'll pour it out. I'll be proper.
Proper. No, you don't have to be proper with Murray steaks. Go ahead and you can pour it on.
All right. Here's the thing about Larceny. This is the first whiskey bourbon that made me fall in love with drinking it neat. Andy, if you remember back in the day,
I remember
when we haven't even released these videos. Maybe for our members, we will. We did a thing called Glam and Drans, which we never released. And we would do it whiskey 3 ways: neat, on the rocks, and in the mixed drink. And every time we did neat, I almost gagged. This is probably like a year and a half ago. Tony was part of it, your brother. And I couldn't drink whiskey neat. But when I got the larceny, this was the first one. We did it with the wheat wine and the Bourbon County Stout, and I absolutely loved it. It's soft, it's easy to drink, it's got great flavor, butterscotch. It's really good.
Hazelnut, right, Todd? Hazelnut.
It's about hazelnut. That's only for McCormick's. You want to do McCormick's? I can do McCormick's too.
Just keep going.
But this whiskey will always have a special. It's like Jimmy with McCormick's. It's his best friend sometimes. And this is it. I love larceny. I don't mix it. I guess you could. I know Monica mixes it a lot with different things, but it's so easy to drink. Oh, it's so good. Cheers, everybody. Larceny. It's just they're 92 proof. It's not a big one. It won't kill you. And if you're not into whiskey, start out with larceny. 92 proof. They're basic. It's fantastic. And it's not expensive, right, Andy? I don't know what the price is, but I know it's not expensive.
That's because I bought it for you. Go ahead.
It's fantastic. Oh, it's so sweet too. And I love high wheaters. That's a high wheater. It's nice and sweet. What do you think of larceny, Andy? The regular 92 proof, 1870.
I think larceny is an awesome bourbon for the
There you
price.
go. All right.
I think it's a good beginner bourbon, but that's his speed. So that's what you're sipping on. That's fine. We're looking like a 2-person show here, so it might be a show now.
Yes.
And actually, I might leave because Gladiator's playing on BMC. I might go check that out. So, all right. So I'll do mine, Todd. All right. If that's okay with you.
Yes.
So for me, here's how I'm going to sell this. And like I said, this is up. If anybody else wants to come on and try and win some bourbon, that's fine. Otherwise, I'm either sending it to Arkansas or California. It's going to be a real show. We'll see what happens. All right.
It's fine. It's all good.
It's all good. I'm totally fine with that too.
Nina, look at Nina coming in saying Woodford Reserve. I could have done that. I have it right there.
Nina, come on and sell it to us. Come on.
Yes.
Come on. It's in the chat.
Come on.
So if you just joined us, a 30-second review. If we like your review best, we're going to send you four samples of some whiskey from my private stash. And
it's a good stash.
It is. So I think that'll be fun. So look, if you want to come on and sell it to us, that's fine. But all right, Todd, here's what I got. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
I have got tonight the old Wild Turkey 101.
Oh.
All right. Here's why I'm going Wild Turkey. I'm not going to tell you anything crazy. You got that too? There we go. Look at that. Hold that up, Todd.
There it is.
There you go.
I have a little bit more in my bottle than you.
You do. But all right, here's why I'm going Wild Turkey.
Tell me.
First of all, anybody who says that this is just something that they drank in college doesn't actually know Wild Turkey. It's very sophisticated, believe it or not. They do have your regular Wild Turkey, but the 101 is a game changer. Not 100 proof, 101 proof. It's almost patented now. It is smooth. You can drink it in cocktails. You can drink it neat. You can drink it on the rocks. It is a versatile, awesome bourbon with a nice high proof, but it's an easy sipper. And it's cheap compared to the rest of. They've always prided themselves on quality products for a good price. Todd, that's kind of up your alley, so you don't have to pay a lot of money.
100%.
So this is a really, really good bourbon. But their whole line is amazing. I mean, if you want to go up, you can get the rare breed. And Todd, we just do the rare breed rye.
Yes.
Is that?
Maybe my favorite bourbon I've tasted.
Wild Turkey, the Long Branch. When we did that, the one with Matthew McConaughey. What'd you think of that?
Fantastic.
Awesome stuff. Here's the deal. Wild Turkey is just darn good stuff. It's legit. Eddie Russell, who is 86 years young, is doing this now with his son. They do it together. He is still actively involved in it. It is a killer distillery. I cannot wait to get out there and visit with them. My bourbon of the night is Wild Turkey 101.
101. And soon, if you were platinum or higher, you saw a behind-the-scenes video of us shooting that rare breed rye review, which will be coming out in the next week or so.
Yep, it was really good. So,
and you broke all my glasses back here, by the way.
just the one that said to Todd, happy anniversary. That's the only glass I broke.
all right, so that's it. Looks like we have 2 tonight. That's it. That's all good.
So look, no. Sell it to me. Don't sell it better. All right, Jimmy said, I took his. That's fine.
Oh,
So look, we let Monica go first last time. Jimmy, I'm going to give the floor is yours. You have 30. Don't do that, Monica. You're trying to get a vote from me too, not just Todd, because he's already given it to you. You're gonna have to.
This is hard. I don't know who's gonna. What if we have a tie, Andy? Who's gonna break it?
We'll
chat can break it.
The chat can break it.
The chat can break it. How's that?
All right. Jimmy, I'm putting
You're gonna get your sister here.
This is a head to head. We didn't think it was going to happen, but it is Monica versus Jimmy. And already I like your shirt and your bourbon. So you've got a couple points.
Oh, man. Oh, gosh.
This won't even take 30 seconds. So this is so good that I have to hide it from myself. I had to ask Marcedale where I put this. Because if I drank this instead of this all week, I couldn't afford the good steaks. So Wild Turkey 101. If I've got to pick a bottle with a cork,
that's
the one I'm going with.
I think that might be a t-shirt, Andy.
Hold on one second. Jimmy, cheers.
Ooh.
I miss you on that one, but I'm going to cheers you on that.
Oh, look right out of the bottle. He don't mess around with no glass. Andy, you got to get Jimmy some glasses. Dang it. That's what he needs to win.
I might do. I'm going to tell you. He said, so good, I got to hide it from myself. I mean,
that's what you do.
He's hitting on all the right notes. Jimmy, show everybody that shirt.
Oh gosh, see, look at this. It's not fair,
hard, Monica. I'm not going to lie to you. You're lucky that
Monica, you're in trouble, Monica. That's all I got. Oh no.
So, all right.
Oh no,
Jimmy, I think you did a good job. We will see if it's good enough for you to jump into AC's product stash. But good stuff. Very, very good. Hang tight.
All right,
Monica, no pressure because honestly, I think you've got this, except I don't. So here we go. Look, here goes Todd. We're gonna end up with
what does she have though? Let's see what she has first.
She's got.
Wow. So, in the words of Alanis Morissette, isn't this ironic? I didn't go to the store, and so I had to have something that I could talk about and things. So I also chose the Wild Turkey.
Jimmy. This is really good.
Jimmy, I didn't see
and
this
let
coming.
me tell you, as Andy mentioned, it has a long history. 86 years of Jimmy Russell and his son Eddie Russell running the distillery together. They have the pedigree behind them from the long history of the Wild Turkey.
I like it.
And what is really good about it is that they're not cheap, Andy. They are extremely affordable for the whiskey bourbon aficionados. They have their flavor from their barrels, which are usually somewhere 6 to 8 years, milling in all that juiciness. You get a nice mixture of like caramel and toffee, vanilla, old leather. I never taste that. Nuts and berries in the mix. And as you said, it is very versatile. You can drink it neat. You can drink it with a mix. They make it so that all the varieties of the ways that you might enjoy a bourbon is there. And they keep their proof. They stay at the good 80 proof level. Very nice. Not having to drink, a handled bottle to like really get you there. Less is needed with the Wild Turkey 101. Love your bra. And they go on to more. They have the rare breed. They have the Kentucky Spirit. They have the Russell's Reserve. And when you're buying those, the presentation boxes, are a thing of beauty. And like they say, real bourbon, no apologies.
Oh my goodness.
Wild Turkey 101.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Dilly.
All right, Monica. All right, competition. We just got one more added. So I didn't see this coming. But let me just say this. Monica, before you go.
Yes.
I'm impressed. I did not see that coming. I had Jimmy take like as like there was no chance, and all of a sudden, things just got interesting. So Monica,
I got a bigger bottle.
Well done.
Bigger is no. Well, no, I'm not going to say that.
Yeah, let Todd know that. Hold on one second. All right. Okay, so Annie,
Annie,
you
I
came
love
on for the first time last week.
I love this.
You have also won everything that we have to offer. Why not one more thing?
Why not?
Why not one more thing? All right. So
I love it. Annie,
it's good to see you. Now tell us, because Monica did a great job, Jimmy did a great job. You've got a shirt, you've got a mug on the way, you've got some other goodies.
Cheers.
What bourbon are you gonna do for us tonight?
Okay. It happened like that. It's so crazy. I'm like, okay, I don't drink this stuff, but I got one little itty bitty bottle here of the Maker's Mark.
Maker's Mark.
I don't know how to spell it.
No, it's good.
Well, all right. So take a swig of it. Let us know.
It's gonna be my first one. It's gonna be my
Oh, I
first
love
one.
it.
It smells a little harsh. I'll give you that. But to taste it, be my first one.
All right, let's go.
Uh-oh. Let's see the bit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It burns.
Oh, no. That's how we all start. I was the same way, Annie. I was the same way. Annie, tell them how I was.
Oh no.
In fact, I think she did better than me. She did better than me.
Annie.
Oh no.
So I am so torn here. All right, because I gotta tell you, Jimmy's rocking the Def Leppard shirt and saying all the right things. But Monica did her homework and she's dropping knowledge. And now Annie comes in and is the most authentic review you can get, because right now she's wishing she didn't get that little bottle of Makers, which is totally fine. So that was
She's crying. It's like the Death Nut challenge that Mike had last night.
Oh my goodness gracious! You get mad props just from trying. That was awesome. So.
I honestly, I don't want to win this one. I just want to put a little nut in that cracker.
I love that.
Well, I'll tell you. So, Andy, here's the deal. All right, since you don't want to win this challenge, but you were brave enough to come on and do that. If Todd and I have a split decision, how about you are our tiebreaker tonight?
There you go.
You
I like
All
that.
right, that sounds good.
Fair enough?
All right, keep her on. Keep her on.
So we're gonna keep you on. All right. So Todd, tell me, you heard from Jimmy. You heard from Monica. What are you thinking tonight?
You know, it's interesting. They both had the same whiskey. And if I'm being true, Monica had the better description of why she liked this beer. Now, although I liked Jimmy saying he has to hide this beer. So that to me,
it was funny.
That is a very good, quick description of why he loves that. He has to hide it from himself. It's that good.
I mean, that's the line of the night.
I just feel like Monica did her research. She really put a little bit of effort into it. I got to go with Monica. It's Monica for me gets the vote. Now, Andy.
All right.
What is it for you?
This is as close as I think I have ever been able to do before, because honestly, like I said, Jimmy's got the left shirt on. He's swigging from the bottle. He's making me laugh. He's cracking me up. He sizes me a lot. Monica, she rarely even says something nice about me, so it's hard for me to do this. However, I was so impressed with Monica tonight that this is making it really hard. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to defer. Annie, I want to hear your pick first, and then I will give you mine, and we'll see what happens. That way, we're going to definitely have a clear-cut winner. I won't make you the bad guy. You pick Jimmy, then I will be able to pick one, so I'm the bad guy. It's not fair to you to pull you want to do this. So Annie, what do you think?
Wow.
Okay, now you understand. I'm still new to this.
We all love you.
But to understand, it seems Jimmy's a little more weathered in it.
Experienced.
Yeah.
All right.
Monica, on the other hand, she gave a real honest, truthful as somebody who didn't know what they were drinking. But Jimmy just gives them all, so it doesn't matter.
That's true. I think Jimmy was pretty honest too. He said, "Listen, I got to hide this from myself, or else I won't have any money to buy any McCormick's."
So what do you think? So Jimmy or Monica? Who'd you pick?
Sold that better.
Oh, I think I'd have to go with Monica.
Oh, there it is. It's a winner chicken dinner.
It's a winner. All right,
Monica,
Andy,
bring her
you're
up.
awesome. Thank you so much.
Hey, Andy.
Hey, and you are a brave person for coming on and trying that
You are.
makers. So,
Andy,
when you're ready to step out of the makers world, I'll get you something. Don't worry.
Hold on, stop. Don't leave yet, Andy. Andy.
Yep.
When you get these beers, you won't have that face when you drink this. I promise you. I promise you. Monica's shaking her head. Put them in the fridge right away. Okay, get them as cold as you can in the fridge. Don't let them sit out. They'll come either tomorrow or I'll email you when I know they're there. But it's either tomorrow or Thursday. Put them in the fridge.
Good.
All right, and then next week, let me know what you think. I can't wait to hear what you think. I hope you like them. You cannot like them.
That's awesome. All right. Andy, you rock. It's good to see you.
See ya.
You take care.
You too.
All right, there it is. Andy, you took the easy way out of there. You wouldn't vote against your boy Jimmy, would you? You just couldn't vote for Monica. You see that, Monica?
Hey.
Yes.
Let me tell you something. All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull you both up here because you guys both did an awesome job. And I'm going to say this from the bottom of my heart because, yeah, I do love Jimmy. He's a good man. And
Who doesn't love Jimmy?
It's hard not to.
I know.
I was voting for Monica tonight. Monica did her homework. She was not just talking about the Russell boys like Dad and Junior and talking about the history.
Yeah.
She was talking about the different lines that they carry.
Yeah.
Somebody
I voted for myself.
Hey, look, all I can say is I thought Jimmy. This is what happens when you start off as like a slam dunk. Jimmy wins, and then all of a sudden Monica came out swinging. She said, "You know what? I got a little trick up my sleeve." And the next thing you know, bam. So Monica.
I was a little worried because you were giving stuff that I was going to say too. And I'm I got to throw it around a little bit different, but you didn't have everything.
So before we go any further, Todd, get your 101. Monica, you got yours. Jimmy, get yours. We're going to do in Monica's terms, a dilly dilly. We're going to have a little 101, little sip together. Monica.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
I got it. Well, hold on. Let me see something. So what is Monica's winning some so you just give me and I'll put it in the same batch, when we send out the beers.
I'll talk to Monica, and actually I will email.
There's no hazelnut in this.
But Monica, what I want you to do is tell me what you like. If you like what kind of flavors you like, and I will find whiskeys that match that profile for you, and I will send 4 samples out, like some of my good stuff, and I'll send it your way.
Well, do you consider Larceny to be a good?
Oh,
absolutely. Absolutely. That's
anything kind of on that level, because that's what I seem to like.
Yeah, that's
high weeder.
So she likes the high weeder. So I've already got a couple of mine for you that I will send out. And I think
you might even have a Larceny. What kind of Larcenys do you have besides the regular?
At the barrel proofs, but those boys are like 126 proof.
Yeah.
Put you on the. Yeah, that's a
high weeders. You have a bunch of high weeders to show.
I got a bunch of high weeders that are really, really good. Actually, I'm thinking Todd the Wyoming whiskey. Let it try.
Oh gosh, yes, 100%.
Yeah, she'll
love it. If she likes, yes.
Yep. So I will send you a high wheat package that I put together, Monica. So congratulations. But Jimmy, well done, dude. You didn't go down without a swing. That was awesome. So
Jimmy has something coming in the mail from him, doesn't he? He won last week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got your beard. Oh yeah, I did. I did win last week.
You did. You got to come in the mail, I think, right?
Yeah. No, he's got the leopard shirt that I got.
Oh, the leopard.
No, he's not getting that one.
The non-female version.
I told you, I'm getting him I got a new one.
You got a new one you're unveiling?
When I'm unveiling, then Jimmy's gonna be the first to have it. So yeah.
Oh, Jimmy, did you hear that?
I'll rock that. I'll rock it.
Yep, he's gonna like it.
I haven't seen this. I don't even see this. My goodness.
And of course, the B lady's gonna get her own custom shirt too. So
I can't wait to see that. That's gonna be great. Great. All right, so let's do a shot together. Thank you guys, as always. You're the best. And Monica, if you want to start putting your chat up there for the after party, let's go rock over.
All right, hold on, Jimmy. Jimmy's for you, buddy. I'm going to be sipping out of my LEP glass.
Oh, all right.
Oh, by the way, how great was Micah? Yes,
that was awesome.
Oh man,
I think he's going to be a natural at it. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, if that's what he wants to do, I mean,
take your shot. Did you take a shot, Andy?
No. Cheers, everybody.
He looks like he's going to be a natural at hot stuff.
Yeah,
he isn't here today. I know he said he was going to be late, but I'm wondering how much that really affected him internally.
Yeah, he's so stubborn, and he's from Texas. He's going to eat whatever you put in front of him. So
I was surprised it didn't seem to affect him at all. Like,
yeah, it seemed like it was still hot in the mouth, and then after he coughed,
yeah, it's
not as
probably
bad as
probably nothing.
I thought it would be.
You should try them.
Hey, we only have 89 more members to go, Jimmy.
Okay.
89 more to go.
It's probably not that bad.
put
I'm
one of
probably
those-
overreacting.
Put one of those puppies inside of like a little petite fillet, and you won't even know.
Oh, there you go. Spicy fillet.
A petite fillet sack.
No, I know what he was going through, and man, he did great. He's a tough guy, man.
Give props, man. He took that like a champ, which was pretty awesome. Because I thought he was going to get hit pretty hard, but he did a good job. So
no, he did awesome.
But look, the boy's singing songs. He's doing video games. He's eating hot chili peppers.
I saw him singing. Oh man,
he's definitely mixing up. If he's Mike is mixed now, he's mixing up. So good for him, man. We're happy for him. And we missed him tonight. Anyway,
yeah, definitely. All right, so
guys,
one more thing though. One more thing. Can I say?
Yeah.
On I don't know if it was Thursday night, but Lone Star Beer Reviews did a great Basic Instinct version of that Sharon Stone.
Wait.
On my stream, it was hilarious.
Wait, we were on that stream. Wait. I don't know if Lone Star is still in the chat, but we were on that stream. We were shooting a couple videos. We started live. We were feeling good too on that stream. That was fun.
Yeah, that was so much fun. I'm so glad you showed up.
We did. How many videos we did that night?
3 videos. We did 2 whiskey reviews, which were they weren't just one whiskey. It was a vertical of multiple.
We actually.
Andy, be quiet, Andy. Be quiet.
I let's say there was some cleanup involved. I actually may have broken some
glassware. It was a mess.
Wow.
Anyway. He Lone Star. We didn't see that though. He did it after we left the stream.
Yeah, I'll have to figure out how to share my private.
Lone Star, why don't you ever come on our stream, Lone Star?
Melissa is coming on mine, right?
Hopefully,
she said if I did the after show, she would come on my stream today.
Melissa doesn't come on our stream. Why is that?
Oh man, be the first time I've hung out with Melissa.
Todd's gonna get upset. Melissa tells you say you don't want to upset Todd. You want happy Todd. He gets very
all I have to say
flustered.
is if she goes on Monica's, I hope she eventually comes on ours. That's eventually. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I think people are intimidated by you, Todd.
Here, right?
I think people are intimidated by Todd because
there's no chance they're intimidated by me.
They pander for his votes, and he'll quickly shoot you down if you don't agree. He is, he's the scary politician of the group.
Hey, real quick,
I enjoy Todd, but a couple weeks ago, I think you need to lose maybe a couple times because you're taking it a little bit too seriously. It says.
I lost 2 in a row.
Yeah, I know, but
Todd, I lost
one
5
time that you lost
weeks in a row.
You were kind of like, I was like, come on, man up.
Hey, real quick, just a plug on October 20th on this channel, Andy.
Oh, there we go. All right, so yes, I do want to talk about that.
So 3 weeks from tonight. 3 weeks from tonight.
3 weeks from tonight. Todd is actually going to be unveiling one of his new videos. Oh.
You get me, Mom. Sherry, I want what you got all over me. Isn't my love strong enough?
Cannot work like this.
What?
What are you playing that for?
I thought we were talking about our brand new video. Oh, that's not weird.
Actually, our brand new video.
Oh, that wasn't it.
2 videos from now, we're exposed. Right, Andy?
We've got full frontal nudity coming for the first time. It's good.
We are a bit exposed.
You thought Sharon Stone was impressive. Wait till you see.
All I'm going to say is you might want to wear some sunglasses. That's all I'm saying. There's a lot of.
You thought his feet were sunburned.
That's right. It's a good thing it's not the summertime.
This is why I swear I thought Jimmy had this in the bag, but then Monica, she just did her homework, so we had to give it to her. That's
all right,
that's so awesome.
Andy, tell them really about what.
All right, so Todd, hold on 1 second. All right, so here's what I want to talk to you about. On the 20th, and this is really cool. So, and here's the reason that I pulled Todd out, because I rewatched our show last week to see how the audio sounded, and when my closed caption thing started going off, I had to drop out. Todd makes this comment, and I remember because I hear things, Todd. He goes, to Scott, Andy's got something he's got going with Rabbit Hole. Let's see if that actually comes to fruition. Blah, blah. He's a little smack while he was in there. You can go back and listen to it there, Pandering Murray Steak. You can talk about it. I'm going to tell you, all right? So I was on a call
Don't
today.
talk about my beer pimp that way.
With, I can meet her too. Let me see.
I'm sorry.
Okay, there we go. Just make sure. Remember, Dilly, this is my show. You can mute me if you're do all the time.
I'm sorry.
But I'm going to move you around a little bit. All right. So anyway,
all right, enough of that. I mean, have we done with that?
So anyway, here's what happened. Anyway, on October 20th, we are going to be doing a virtual tasting with Rabbit Hole Distillery from Louisville, Kentucky. They're on the Bourbon Trail. They invited us out to do an actual tour, and we're going to probably go out sometime late fall, hopefully to Louisville, and do a video from there, and maybe some other distilleries out in Kentucky. But in the meantime, well, I might be going out. Todd might be staying home, and he can't afford it, and I'm not letting him. If he doesn't pay for gas, he doesn't ride with me, so that's fine. But anyway, so my brother and I might be out there doing a pretty cool shoot from there.
But we have the marketing sort of director, sort of.
Weren't you telling me to talk about this one, Todd?
Well, you're going on. What's happening on the 20th?
I was getting there until your bald dome interrupted. Now listen to me. So here's what's going on. So the marketing director, actually his name is Adam. He's a digital ambassador for Rabbit Hole. Is going to come on. He's going to supply us with samples. We're going to do a virtual online taste testing with him. He's going to walk us through 4 amazing bourbons, or actually 3 bourbons, and I think 1 rye from the distillery. He sent us out some glasses. We're going to taste online. We're going to have some people actually taste with us. We're going to give away some of their bourbon beforehand, so you guys can taste it with us. If you guys, so we'll do some contests and stuff like that and get some stuff away. And he's also going to participate in our top 10, which will be a very special themed top 10 that night. So we're going to have some other guest channels on. We're going to have we're going to have the distillery going to be up. He's going to be live from the Overlook Bar overlooking Louisville from the distillery. It's going to be awesome.
How cool is that?
So when Todd said, "I don't think it's going to happen,"
I never said that. No, I never.
I'll go back and I'll cut the clip for next week because I don't. So
never said that. I said it was amazing that we, out of the blue, we got an email from Rap. And it's funny because we were always a beer channel, right? That's how we started. We started doing whiskey, and now we're getting we get a lot of beer. Like people send us stuff all beer. This is the first time a whiskey distillery has reached out to us to do something, which is we love. It's a great thing.
I'm like tickled pink cloud 9. And by that time, Jimmy, you're going to have a glass to drink out of, so you're not.
There you go.
In fact, Jimmy, you like this one?
I do.
You like the Def Leppard glass?
I do. It would match my mixing cup.
There you go. That's cool. There you go. So
hey, Olivia, we didn't say Olivia's in the chat. Cheers. How are you?
So
I should have some of my own T1090 gear by then. Teespring.
Right. Yeah, Teespring takes it's. We have no control over that.
Well, Todd could give it away. You just have to keep giving him more money so he'll actually buy you.
That's not how it works, and I don't handle the distribution of Teespring's accounts.
You're not
the only one that has Teespring. It's just bad all around, but it is what it is.
I think it's on its way, so it just didn't make it. I wanted to have something on tonight.
Bingham, real quick, are you brewing any beers? I haven't seen anything. Have you brewed something lately? I just brewed my 3rd beer for October. Guys, the other thing is in October, we're going to send you, all of our members, some beer.
Yes, except I think Todd is going to be called November. It's going to be called.
I never get beer in the mail.
You will. It's going to be called Novemberfest this year.
It might be because I've already brewed my beers, but Andy hasn't brewed any of his. So,
and Bingham is always on YouTube. He was on my live stream at 10 o'clock this morning.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I caught the end of that, Jimmy. I was in work and it was.
Oh, you're good.
Do you want me to maybe take a week off, Todd, so I can brew? Because I don't have time to do all this stuff for the channel and brew and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, take the week off.
I can
do a real job to do your channel job.
Let me handle the brewing. No, I'm just joking. And he actually has 2 really good recipes he should brew. So
yeah, I'll try and get those.
Red and the pumpkin. That's your winner. So you should
both named after 80s rock songs. Both fantastic.
Pour some pumpkin on me, man. That's the best name ever.
Pour some pumpkin on me, and then
we'll call it
red rye.
Red Knobs and Brew Stick.
I'm telling you, I would buy that over a lot of other pumpkin beers. It's fantastic. And only a little bit of pumpkin in it, right? A very little amount of. It's all the spices you use.
Oh no, there's 5 pounds of pumpkin in that puppy.
Oh, it's a 5 pounds. Okay, it's the spices I think that shine though.
The spices, pumpkin's not exactly the most flavorful thing unless you spice it up. But
Anyway, all right. So our goal is.
All right, I'm gonna go get a drink.
Get
Fix
your
my
drink up. I'm
We'll
gonna
get
throw
started.
your. Let me see. I'm gonna throw
Where is
your
it? Real quick.
link up again if I can
Did I
find
do
it.
it again? Let's see.
Send it to us, Monica. There it is. I got it up. You're good.
Okay.
Please,
So-
everybody go over to Monica's. Let's have fun over there.
That was super fun. I think Todd for take 2. I don't know what happened on the first one. Maybe it probably had something to do with that whole.
It did. Every time I've tried to multi-stream, it's done that to me.
I'll see you
I don't know
guys.
if
Monica, good
YouTube
job.
does that or what, but
I have no idea, but it was bad. We never.
Jimmy, even though you didn't win tonight, you're always a winner in my book.
oh man,
I'm gonna say
how
that.
could I compete with Monica? Come on, now.
That's true.
I mean, look,
I mean,
we set you up for disaster tonight because you're going to get and she prepared. But all in all, man, you did a killer job. And the line tonight is still it's so good. I have to hide it from my wife.
Hey Jimmy, you say yeah. I know Mike is moving quick and he's moving up.
Yeah.
Let's get Jimmy to 1,000. If anybody on this stream is not subscribed to Jimmy's channel, what in the hell?
Yeah. Look, I don't worry about it, guys. The folks that want to come and hang out with me, come and hang out with me. You know, it's just just me. You know, it's
Well,
I just want folks that want to hang out with me, come and hang out with me.
Jimmy, no, you do good stuff, man. I'm not going to lie to you. And,
You're hanging out with Ojibot too.
Oh, hey, actually, Jimmy, I don't know whatever. Todd got that Raven picture, which I want one, and he has still hasn't sent me it. Email me the link so I can get one because I so want one. I really do.
I know.
All my stuff, you can go out there on DeviantArt. It's under American, or maybe Oji-san Draws. It's Oji-san Draws under DeviantArt.
I thought it was American Ojizan.
It was, but I think it's maybe Oji-san Draws. I changed my stupid channel name too many times. But I think it's Oji-san Draws on DeviantArt.
No, dude, awesome stuff, and really, I mean, talented guy. Subscribe to Jimmy, but
yes,
Olivia's talking about SDF1. That's Ojibots. That was the original drawing for Ojibot.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
actually, I like Ojibot's arm in one of your last videos.
Yeah, well, Ojibot's a little bastard.
He's a little touchy-feely too. You better watch that, Jimmy. He might, you never know what he's going to do.
He's going to put me down one of these days, but it'll be fun. It'll be fun to watch.
It will be fun to watch.
I'll see you guys at Monica.
We'll catch you over there, brother. Good to see you.
Take care.
All right, buddy.
You too, buddy. All right, so Todd, that was fun, man.
It always is fun, you know. And next week we got to think of a good top 10 list. We've done movies. I think we're going to move away from movies. We'll think of something. We have.
Look, we've got October coming. I think we may want to start thinking about some Halloween type theme stuff. We know the 20th is already taken care of. We got a topic for the 20th, so. But in between, I think we might want to come up with maybe some other. And it reminds me of that video we still want to shoot. Maybe tomorrow. That's the other video we'll do.
What's that?
You know what I'm talking about, right? A little pairing.
Oh yes.
Maybe that's what we'll do because Todd and I are going to try and shoot tomorrow.
Yep.
We've got we've got a bunch of stuff in the hopper.
We're going to shoot. Hey, you guys, we're going to shoot the review for this for Heavy Seas.
Yep. Right there. Now, Todd, I will say. If you go back and listen, you said you didn't think anything was going to happen with Rabbit Hole. You may not remember saying that, but because here's the thing.
Did I say that? I thought I was talking about going out.
My closed caption was reading me the comments, reading what everybody said, so I actually got to hear you say that.
I don't know. I didn't mean that nothing would happen. I didn't think that we would go out like you were ready to go out to Louisville tomorrow, and just pump the brakes on that.
If Scotty were here, I'd tell him. I'm ready. I was ready to go to
Scotty. I missed tonight. I missed Scotty. I missed Weird Beer Reviews. I missed Micah. But we had Olivia here. We had Lone Star with us all. Everybody check out Lone Star Beer Reviews. A great channel. He supports so many people. Melissa Spencer, Annie Ann. I mean, so many people coming and staying with
a bunch of people on here. And we should have the support.
Yes.
Jimmy says top 10 80s comedy starring Sean Penn.
That's too much. But I really want to get into like the top 10 like secondary characters. I want to get like
we have so many things we can still do, which is gonna be fun. And even this alphabet thing. Do you know how easy it is to switch that from movies to shows?
Let's go with letter.
So but I'm saying you could go to shows. What we need to do is we need to start spinning a wheel. And we start with letters, and so every now and then we'll have maybe once a month we do a letter, right?
Yep.
And we just spin it. We say, all right, here's a letter coming up. We'll take out like X and
Yeah.
Like maybe
E, maybe
I don't
Q.
know.
Q.
Maybe X. Yeah, maybe like X and Q, and maybe Y
Z.
or something. Z. Yeah, Z. But dude, that'd be fun.
Yes, I like it. All right, so we'll be back next Tuesday. I don't think is there a debate next week? I don't know.
No. The next debate is
I have no idea.
next week is what, October?
I don't know. Who knows? Hope the debate went and it's over and everybody's good. So let's go with
But actually, I checked that today with Todd. So when Adam called the debate, there is a debate the week that we're live, but it's a Thursday debate.
Oh,
so
good.
So the 22nd there's a debate, and I think that
so that's it's not
20,
Tuesday.
we're off. Yeah, because I was talking to him. He's
you know what?
It's going to be big. That's going to be a big one. That's going to be really fun.
It's gonna be great. And then when election day comes, we'll get to this. But I think we're gonna go on Monday. We're not gonna go live on election day. We want people to be doing their duty, voting, not worrying about what we're doing online.
We may have a very rare Monday with
Monday. Yes.
So which will be fun. And yeah, Todd, here's an idea.
What's that?
Top 10 movies.
Yes.
Starring some sort of fictional president.
Oh, a lot of those. Lots of them.
That'll be fun. We can do all kinds of. That'll
I like it. That's probably what we should do with that Monday.
So that'll be fun. So we'll do some sort of election themed.
One thing I'll say: we are not political here, so just leave that at the door. That's all. So.
Yes. Oh yeah, no, leave it at the door.
Yeah, we don't want to offend anybody, so.
We offend people regardless, so it doesn't matter.
Exactly. I don't need politics going.
No, and look, I love the idea of top 10 female rockers.
We are definitely doing that eventually.
Dave, oh yeah, there's so many good ones.
See, look, he's already. I like that idea. That'll be probably.
Actually, Dave was a great one with Sigourney Weaver, and that's a good movie.
Yes.
So save it, Dickie, man. We'll be doing that on the November 2nd, right?
And it's Dickie Brian, his name is Brian, said that he is off on the 20th when we have Rabbit Hole. So, Dickie, grab some Rabbit Hole, please, for that, and come on with this guy. We really want to show people, especially the guys that like whiskey. He wants to really engage our viewers, and so we're looking at you, Dickie. So, or Brian.
I talked to him today, Todd. He's a really cool dude. He watched our show last week. He thought it was awesome.
Yeah.
He wants to come on and kind of keep that same format. So really cool.
Yeah.
Lone Stars. We'll see you at the after party.
Hey, everybody, go check out Lone Star. Awesome channel. Great dude too, man. Really quick. Hopefully, everybody's subbed up to him.
All right. So the original miss behind us, Todd. I think a successful show that was fun.
It's always fun. It's good. Yeah. I love hanging out with you and everybody in the chat. And we'll be back next Tuesday. So until everybody head over to Monica's. I think she posted somewhere where that is. But if you don't know, you know who Monica is. Monica Tiamoni Arts. Go to her channel. Let's go over there and continue the fun.
That sounds like a plan to me. All right. Until next time. See you, brother.
All right. Cheers, guys. Okay,
cheers.
County still drink later on.
Yeah, I knew that would last you a little while, but go ahead.
I'm coming back to it. It doesn't get cold.
I'll see you, buddy.
Cheers, everybody. We're live again. What's going on, everybody? It's Tuesday.